Am I live? Chat, did I do this right? Oh, I feel like I messed up as usual. Why do I always do this? Oh my god. Y'all, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Things were bad last night slash, you know, early morning, late night. I had a crazy stomach ache. I did not sleep well. So honestly, I'm sorry that I'm late today, but at least I'm here. You felt me? I am so sleep deprived. Listen, I apologize that I'm late. That's all I gotta say. I hope y'all liked today's video. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Welcome, welcome. I hope all of y'all are doing awesome. What's good, my man's Clayton? What's good, Molly Sweets? What's good, Isabella? What's good, Young Hippie? Isabella's been waiting in this chat for 30 minutes. I feel bad. I'm sorry. Listen, even if I'm late, that doesn't mean the games won't be amazing. What's good, Ethan? Welcome to the stream, bro. What's good? Hey, Young Hippie, are you the person that made Wiz videos back in the day? Am I thinking of somebody else? I'm thinking of somebody else. I feel like there was like, not back in the day. I'm acting like I'm an unk or something, you know, dude. The games won't, no, okay, never mind. Who am I thinking of? Hippie, I don't know. You know what? Let me stop yapping. What's good, Murdal? Welcome to the stream, man. What's good, Syrup? What's good, Thomas? Damn, nobody squad today, bro. What's good, Benji? Welcome, y'all. This man said, not my boy. He said, my boy, I'm fried. Listen. That's fine. You know, I mean, I don't know why you're telling me, but that's fine. It's still going to be a good stream. You feel me? I have a couple of little things that I want to try out today. I always say that I have things, and then it always ends up going kind of poorly. But you know what? Today, it's got to be good. It's got to be. Anyways, I hope everyone... But just prefacing the whole stream, I do have to preface this. If I throw, it's because of sleep deprivation. I did something dumb as hell. Yo, thank you, Negativity.
4 or 5 expired on DC chat.
Wait, what? Wait, have I still not redeemed it? Yeah, just send me a TFC, bro. I'm adding you right now. I still haven't redeemed it? I could have sworn I did. Did I not, bro? You seen the hate account of you on YouTube? Yes. Unfortunately, I've had... I mean, maybe it's fortunately, I don't know, because we can all use a laugh, y'all. What's good, MP Kaler? Welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. They need a job. Listen, if you say something like that, it's just gonna make them more insecure. It's unfortunate, my boy. It's unfortunate, you know? Yeah, it's getting a little crazy, though. I have, apparently, we've seen clips of me from many years ago now at this point, because they've run out of things to... I mean, I guess, bro. I mean, yeah, listen. Happens. It happens. Been loving your life games. Honestly, Molly, me too. I just hit captain on every... You know, y'all want to hear something crazy? Currently, I'm captain on every single wizard except the fire. I don't know how this happened. Fire, which I would argue is easily the most brain dead school. Somehow, my lowest ranked wizard at the moment. I don't even know how did that happen? That's what I need to know, man. Yeah, I'll be honest. I'm actually pretty confident at this point. If I really were to spam Q, I think I could hit Marshall on any character now. That might be a crazy take. That might be a crazy take. Some of them are a lot harder than others, you know? But I think I could do it, bro. How is the brain dead school your lowest? I don't know, bro. Isn't that impressive, though? Like, captain on every school but the easiest... I don't know. I mean, it's not... That part isn't impressive, but, you know, you'd be captain if it wasn't for my energy pet. No, y'all really got to stop with that, bro. Honestly, it's because there's, like... very few storms in queue, but I got a good few of them. I think that's all it is, you know? What are you trying to get on your Wiz now? Oh, for rank? I don't know. I'm just trying to get some... I'm trying to throw in some new spells. Do some stuff that we haven't tried yet. That's really as far as I'm going. I know that sounds like, you know... Like, low-key, that sounds like there's no goal. But can I be honest? I think this is the best. This is the best way to play it, you know? Like, you just have fun. You know? You don't have to worry about things, you know? That was me with the energy pet. Nah, I'm glad. I'm glad that y'all claiming it. Y'all claiming it, bro. What's your opinion on the new world dropping next month? It's not dropping next month, is it? There's just no way. The hair seems on point tonight. Oh, thank you. Yeah, honestly, this is just luck. I low-key, bro, I slept way into the day, but that's because I was tossing and turning. I did something dumb. See, I used to do this thing. I was having trouble sleeping. And I could tell. I've been having trouble sleeping. I could tell today was going to be one of those days. So I drank some milk before brushing my teeth and all that. Like, normally, you know, I'm thinking, oh, yeah, it's just milk. You know, that's supposed to, like, calm you down. I don't know what's happened to my stomach recently. I think I'm lactose intolerant or something. Oh, my God, my stomach. Bro, I get it now. I get it now. Anybody who struggles Goes through, I get it. You know, warm milk, yeah, I heated it up a little bit. I was like, you know, that could be good. You know, before I brush my teeth, go to bed and all that. I thought I was gonna die, y'all, like, dead ass. I mean, I was like, it was crazy, and that kept me up. It just really affected my schedule. I was gonna do an early stream today, and now I've got to do it tomorrow. So yeah, I messed up. I really, mistakes were made. All right, is this a myth mirror? I think it is. Oh boy, we really do not need most of this. Yeah, I thought I'd be on the myth. I don't know. A lot of people think, which I can't tell y'all if this is true or not. A lot of people think that myth is the worst school right now. Now, is that true? We don't know. I think that's the part that we won't know. I gotta dig for a base gen and blades, right? I mean, okay. I got the base gen. Got the blade. So far, not terrible. Are we gonna do the exact same moves? That's the real question. I mean, but I went second, so is that not, like, kind of, I don't know, good for us? I'll do this. My man said, is that a theta? I thought I'd put it in. I don't know. I want to use it and see if there's a reason for me to farm for it again. You know, man? I don't know. Maybe that's what I gotta do. All right, wait. So, you don't need this or this. You need a regular blade, right? While you're waiting for everything. But, you know what? Let's say I just don't pull it. Maybe the best bet... Do I pull it? Maybe the best bet is just to do this, y'all. And see if I could go for a double remove out of it. I don't know. It feels right to me. But I gotta get another blade remove for that to have been a good move, I think. So I gotta dig kind of hard, you know? I mean, that was pretty decent. Now, is that another blade? It is another blade. Do I go for another one? I don't know. It just felt like I didn't really pull anything. So, I don't know. It makes sense, I feel like, to just... Yeah, I'm not pulling. So, I feel like that's all I can do while I wait. You know? That's like all I can do. I don't know. Maybe they just don't pull every triple blade in the world. And I'm like out here instant clicking. So, you know, maybe. I'm really struggling, chat. This is a real struggle right now. I mean, if I pull another one, I'm pretty happy with that. But I would prefer to do a TC Myth Blade. I have to get rid of a lot right there, chat. Okay, they went for another Sunblade. But they already have a Sunblade. So, low-key, they just wasted a turn and a pip, I want to say. So, I think that part's actually really good. And yeah, this is what we kind of wanted. So, why not, I guess, right? Would I need to cover this? Maybe. It might just be like, we're gonna do the exact same thing. I don't know. Okay, no. That's not what happened. They didn't actually remove my tank. Okay. So, should I don't know what to do here. I mean, we both have 3 buffs. We both want an extra buff, right? I mean, I think that's all you gotta do, you know? Just to, like, set up. I need a 4th buff. I guess that's an aura that we're going for. Wow, this is like... I'm sorry for this game already, by the way. No, he did stack a blade, right? Okay, I was just checking. I just want to make sure. Yeah, this is, like, your most important card. Is Myth 2 relying on Myth Blades? I'd say it's, in a weird spot for sure. Oh, he's actually removing my blade now. But, in my opinion, I say we just take the triple buffed hit. That could be dumb, but I don't think it is. Maybe get rid of this. Because this is just, what, a triple buffed base gen. He can't even do it back. Right? Is that not, like, totally worth it? Maybe go for a kill shot out of this? I don't know if this is too early of a scent. He technically has a better buffed hit. But I feel like you need more than just 3 buffs to kill. So even if he does, I mean, that did do a lot. As long as we keep him at 3 buffs and hit again before he can kill us, I think we're pretty good. I could be wrong, obviously. You know, maybe get a fire pit. I think the reliquary is a really, really good buff, for sure. Yeah, I don't know if you even remove another blade here. Okay. So, they have 4 buffs now. But, it's still not really anything that crazy. Because, I mean, yeah, I could be... Actually, I could be dead, though, huh? Why don't I blade instead of going the aura route? Right? And I'll have to remove the blade if they strike, y'all. I could also just shield and top and do all that, right? Is that not, like... That's a good pull. That's a really good pull, actually. Yeah, I mean, our hand is amazing. I'm just curious if I'm dead to a quad buffed. What is that, a weakness? Okay, that is irrelevant to me. We need the debuff, like a shield. That's like what we need. So I'm actually gonna get rid of that. And that. Yeah, I think you get a fire pit, shield. You should be threatening a kill shot here. They cannot kill you through a shield right now, since I hit first. So maybe that's all I needed to do. That way we can avoid all the complicated nonsense. I don't know. I'll be honest. This matchup is like so... I don't even know if I'm doing the right move, the wrong move. I couldn't even tell y'all, bro. This is just like... It's just a weird matchup at this point. Do I pull for another shield? Do they strike? Okay, they went for that. I think I should drop bear here and dig for another shield. But in the meantime, maybe you do need to be able to remove a buff. So why don't I do this first, right? And be able to remove a buff. I think that is your best bet, right? Bah! You're using the reliquary twice. And I want to say this should almost kill. But if it doesn't, we might have to be a little careful. Because there's one move they could do still, which is a strike. In order for the blades to, like, you know, have the full value. So I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I need the damage on the drop bear overtime. Because that's doing a little bit. I might need like a 4-pip, like a hit and bubble as a kill shot. We'll see. Ooh, we got some fun little moves though. I think a wanted should be enough to kill. So I'm glad I pulled this. This would have been good, but it's not really better than Saga. But that's doing 188 a turn. I think a wanted with another 188 kills. He has to do a taunt. It doesn't do enough. Literally the most formula Google Doc ass meta, bro. It's actually sad to watch. It's sad because I played so many metas that this is just so stupid compared to everything else. I mean, he got a quad buffed hit. I just don't see it killing. A quad buffed Jin barely would kill. Some of the damage is actually lost on that. So I want to say it does like, I don't know, 9,000 maybe maximum, but not, yeah. I mean, without the shield, like 9,000-ish, you know? They didn't stack the blades. They also just went first, which means I have an extra round to cycle and not deck fell. That's literally all it is. I don't know. It's stupid. I'm not going to call this a real game. You weren't dead anyways. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Who cares? This is just a game like that. I'm tired of it. I'm very tired of it, chat. I don't know if y'all can tell, honestly. I'm tired of the myth versus myths. It's actually the worst thing. The worst thing that could have happened to this goddamn meta, man. I really hope... I'm not going to not do it. Because obviously, like, why would I just not do the meta thing against my mirror matchup? But I really hope they incentivize myths to do other things, you know? Otherwise, every goddamn match will come down to that, bro. And I've realized it's just a lot of enfeebling. That's literally all it is. That's all you have to do in order to, like, make it kind of, like, you know, not viable for them. You know, it's kind of brain dead, though. It's really, really brain dead. Myth used to be OP. It's not even that it was, like, that OP, though. I just feel like it's gotten, like, so formulaic. I don't know why people like when it's formulaic either. I guess that's the other problem. Like, maybe the feedback they're getting. Maybe there's people that think this is cool, but it's awful, you know? It's impaired, not enfeeble. It's never gonna be like that for me, man. Never. Couple patchagos. Oh, balance still broken. I mean, balance seems closer to balance than usual. What was all the update and fuzz about? Wait, what are you talking about? Which update, you know? Thoughts on me dropping out 7 days before graduation? My boy, like, are you... See, I feel like the fact that you just said that makes me think you're not even paying for your college at all. Because that shouldn't even cross your mind. If you got money on the line, someone's got money on the line. Unless you're like, I guess it's only acceptable if you're extremely stressed and you're on full financial aid. Even then, that's crazy, bro. What does update bring for us? The most recent update? I mean, they got rid of Storm Elf and Top Hat Scales. Thoughts on 2 10-page papers for 1 class for a final? Light work. What you talking about, bro? Are you trying to come here and act like that's crazy? Light work. You got it. You got it easily. I realize it isn't for me. That's it. I mean, that's fair. And honestly, that's a great lesson to learn. But also, you can just learn that lesson after graduating. You don't have to pay any more for 9 more days, right? You've already paid for it. That's the way I see it. But that being said, I think about everything in terms of money. So I don't know. Maybe that's unhealthy, guys. You know, these days, everything is money. All of it, you know? Brother said light work. I'm joking, bro. Obviously, you know, I used to have to do those a lot, though. It's not light work for a final, but, you know. Just gotta do it, bro. Just gotta do it. Listen, it's the end of the year. You gotta do it, man. Whatever, do a collab with another WizTuber. Hey, catch me and Blaze doing a co-op walkthrough, bro. Yeah, definitely, definitely. I'll be honest, there are not that many. There's too many of them that can't critically think, so I can't really spend time around them. And then there's also some that I love, but, like, you know, sometimes our schedules don't align, so, you know. So it's a combination of the two, you know, man. Would I ever do a Wiz-sponsored tourney with other Wiz PvP streamers? I've done that before. I mean, I ran the tournament. It was a great tournament, but that was a long time ago, man. Different world, man. Different world. I got an OChem final. See, that's not light work. I'll be honest, bro. That's crazy. Oh, my God. Wait, Space Relief, did you actually leave? I was joking. I was joking, man. It's about the cat live drama with Almond. Is that recent? What are y'all bringing up some crazy... I feel like everybody brings up drama from years ago. We need like a Wiz people. Oh no, you're here. Okay, I thought you were being serious. I was like, God damn, I was joking, bro. That's not easy. Two of them. I really tried to get some content creators together for a tourney, but people are weird. Yeah, and also like you don't know who's gonna be there for content and who's just gonna be there to like slander someone at this point. You know, that's the way I look at it, or just for other reasons, not even just to be toxic. A lot of people, they play the game to be toxic, not to make content, and I don't understand that. I'll be honest. As someone that has literally stopped looking at my rank, I'm never looking back. I'm never doing what I was doing before ever again. Lesson learned, there is no ass point in that. So, I don't know, dude, at a certain point, you know? Let's get Shadow the Bee Master. Welcome to the stream, man. Hey, we got a lot of lovely people here. Welcome to the stream. Everybody, welcome. We already got an amazing, incredible, totally not Google Doc-ass first game, y'all. It's amazing. Let's get Harry Balls. Rapier took your side and banned that poor life wizard. Are you talking about the incident where someone that had jaded for years got banned by a hall monitor 3 years ago? I'm just trying to think of whether this is what you're bringing up. Because 3 years ago when this happened, people were still not using all the facts available. I don't know, man. That's kind of crazy. Yo, what's good? Take Revenge. Welcome to the stream. This is what I mean, bro. People ran out of stuff. You got to pull 3 years away? Like, just like, I mean, crazy. That could not be me. That could not be me, man. Fire's best, but Storm and Life are good. I think Storm is definitely iffy. It's definitely, I think it's better than Life. I think it's better than Life, yeah. Because you can just kill way more easily than a Life ever could, you know? Balance number one. I think it's between Balance and Fire, right? That's what everybody says. I don't feel that way. I feel like Fire is still low. But that's just because I'm biased. It's my only non-captain. Like, how did that happen, bro? How did my only non-captain end up being the most broken school? It's actually, like, impressive to do it the opposite way. Oh, by the way, y'all, the leaderboards, they reset the sub leaderboards on Twitch. Every gifted sub puts you on the boards officially. It's a monthly leaderboard. Shout out to all of y'all. Let's make May amazing. Tomorrow, I'll be doing an extra Twitch stream. Guaranteed. I know I said I might do that today. I couldn't. The sleeping was all over the place, you know? It was awful. And thank you also for everyone who has Amazon Prime that subs for free with Twitch Prime. Great way to support my boy. Y'all, the sponsored stream finally is happening tomorrow. Everyone's been asking. It's tomorrow. I have the video for tomorrow ready already. It would have been for today, but I was like, you know. Bro, I slept past noon today, bro. I was like, I slept after. I was like, I couldn't sleep properly, so I just took a midday mega sleep, you know. Let's get Teddy's a best friend. Thank you for the 7 months, my boy. I appreciate it. Thank you. Hey, this is why I do the Prime plug. You feel me? Hey, sponsored by Rain. You want to help me, Pete Butter? You can download the game. This is the last day to do it. PC and mobile, you can download the game. If you get to level 10, which is so doable even with the last day, you can go for it, my boy. Has there been a game recently in the past 30 days where you lost legit? So many. Has there been a game in the past 30 days where I lost legit? So many. I can't believe that that's a question. I actually make a point to point it out sometimes. I think I can come up with an example right now. It was at the end of a stream recently. I got Raging Bold by a Fire on my life. I thought they played that incredibly. I think his name was Ryan Fire, I believe. Could be wrong. I think that was just 2 days ago. And that's just the one that's coming to my mind because it was, like, remarkable, you know? So, yeah, I don't know, man. I feel like there's plenty of games, bro. I do think some things are still broken. I think his name was just Ryan. Yeah, whoever that was. That dude outclassed me, bro. And I made a point to point it out. It's just when you only consume content where people want to make this narrative where I never call a loss real when it's not a real thing, then, you know, people have that idea. But, you know, the dude, yo, Ice, I was astonished at the end, bro. That dude, there's a chance he kept the Raging Bull the whole time and just planned for the exact, like, it was beautiful to watch. It's nice because, like, you're going against an anti-dot school and still find a way to really do a proper dot. And it was a very close game, too. So, what does Fire weave into for Peeve? I'd say Storm is, like, everyone seems to do it, you know? Mega Mikey collab. Y'all should tell that to him. It's not like I'm not down, bro. We got another match. Let's get it. Also, I was gonna do... Yo, thank you, Vavity, as well, for the Twitch... 17 months.
Just
hey, yo! Okay, good.
Stats.
Thought it wasn't gonna load me in, bro.
Is it
a balance?
My death. $58 later.
Did you buy the World Elixirs? Is that what you're talking about? Hey, respect, but also all of the elixirs dropped today, right? So they're all in the game now. Wait, what is he? Oh, he's a fire. I'm stupid. Okay. I'm actually very thankful that he gave me the ability to dig right there, because I was low-key messing up right there. I kind of panicked. So we could go for a Jhin. As usual. That's another one of those matchups, but you do have to hold on to that instead of Shrike. In my opinion, this matchup, you do need to do all that. All of them, all the way to Wallaroo. Well, they added Zafaria through Novus, I believe. Is that correct? Am I correct in saying that? I mean, y'all, I had a good hand right there, but it's just not worth it. I need to be digging. Why am I looking at my hand like I'm in love with it, bro? I'm messing up, actually. I mean, I got lucky with this, but, you know.
Yeah,
yo, Zerolus, thank you for the tier. Damn! Y'all started a hype trade already? Thank you for the 8 months, my boy. Thank you for the love. Hey, if anybody drops a cheer, immediate hype train. I'm just giving y'all the tag, bro. Oh, wow. I mean, to be fair, the hand did give us a lot, including Leviossi. Leviossi. Is he gonna go for it? Let's see. Okay, so I'm gonna have to Blade Leviathan for sure, right? No crit, so I guess a little bit of damage is saved, right? But he did get a double buffed hit. Yeah, wow, he actually went for it. So in my opinion, all you could really do is Blade Leviathan, right? That's like, that seems to be all I could do. And then maybe dig for Dark Surge out of it. Is that like the best way to play this out? Obviously, I want Reliquary, but Dark Surge is harder to pull, in my opinion. Wow, he just Blade Trap Orda mooted. Like it was his job. Crazy. I mean, hey, it's how it is. This could be better, honestly. We'll see. So maybe I just don't, like, you know, overdo it. He's gonna Dispel. Oh, you think so? That would have been kind of cool. That would have been pretty cool. Zerolus with 100. How did it not start the train? Wait, I'm even confused. Hey, Zerolus, you got... Hold up. That's Twitch being stupid. Why does it not do it? Huh? Shouldn't it automatically do it? Nani? It has to be 3 different people. There were 3 different people. We had 3 subs and a cheer. Nani? Hey, did I lose or am I still good, y'all? Is this a good move? What the hell? Why are you making up rules, Ice? You know what, Zerolus? We have an honorary hype train because they low-key, I'm astonished. Thank you so much for the sub and the cheers, man. I thought for sure that would work. That's whack as hell. Guys, I gotta do that, right? Oh my god, Moon Step with 1,000. That hoe started the hype train at the last turn. And Potato Monkey, thank you for the tier 1. Oh my god, shout out to y'all, man. What is happening? Guys, I need a Reliquary, I think. I think I need a Reliquary. There we go.
The fridge is a train.
The fridge is a train? The fridge. Hey, I'm hungry. You can't be doing that to me. I feel like he could go for something that involves like me needing to drop bear, but we'll see. So that's what they did. I'll be honest, y'all. Does it even matter since I got all that damage on them? I think you do just have to do this. I know it's a little weird, but worst case scenario, they can't do anything about the thing, you know? That's what I get for not cursing. I don't know what you just said, I'll be honest. All right, do this, do that. That was a riddle. I think you need another Myth Blade, or you could just keep going. You could just do this and then start buffing. Okay, they did not have another thing. Yeah, guys, while they have a weakness and they could double remove my blade. Thank you, Mobstep, for another 50 cheers. While they can do all that, I think this is smart. And then we could actually do a trap aura out of it to triple buff it. Mobstep with a gifted sub to Pabinu. Thank you, Mob. Yo, what is going on? We just got here. Now, this man said the hype train was a friend who made it along the way. It's true. Do I focus on trap auring? That's got to be better than anything else, right? Leviathan into a double buffed barbarian that we can essentially buff even more. All I got to do is play for a base gen and not use my pip. So a lot of auras. Maybe a couple of hits along the way, but I think Blade is good. Reliquary is great. It depends on what they do, y'all. How much damage would I get? Ooh, that's a lot of damage, actually. What is that? I mean, if it's a Blade, I say we aura, y'all. I say we aura to buff the Barbarian, and we'll time out their hit. I don't think you need this that badly. Let's not, like, you know, let's not do anything stupid yet. That is the move, though, for sure, right? I mean, it feels really like we're doing well here. They sent a random hit for no reason. There was literally no reason to send that hit, and they still sent it. They have weaknesses that they have to deal with. That's just doing a ton. They're going to Furnace here. I'm going to Trap Aura again, right? And I think at that point, if they Aura again, they just lose out on the Aura that they did on me, so it wasn't even worth it at that point, right? Yeah. So we'll do that. And then we could maybe Blade, right? My only question is, right, like, maybe get an Ice Pip just in case. Like, what if they just go for another one? That's doing 800, though. And they don't have another hit. So, what is this? Oh, they don't have another Furnace. Is this another dot? Yo, I'm cringing, chat. I'm cringing. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. With the weakness, though, I don't think I care that much, right? Too bad the aura's on me for the round. Right? That's still pretty bad. But I guess we could Blade and Reliquary. That's not doing enough for me to care, and they have weaknesses still. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. Blade is definitely the only good move here. Because the aura's already off of me. There's no extra value to that. I did 900, though, still. But it's not gonna do 900 anymore, right? I want to say the Trap Aura on the Barbarian's really good. He basically has to Furnace. I'm wondering when we can kill. Like, with the Barbarian damage... Do I even want this? Compared to that? Probably not, actually. Okay. I think that's just a better hit when they shield. That could have been a throw, though. We'll see. But I could also re-pull it. It's not like I don't have the Fire Pet. What are they doing? Okay. I think I have to... That was a good move. I think, unfortunately, a Trap Aura was the only good move that I could have done there. I just don't have it. And they're just not dead yet, so I have to buff now. Now, technically, this could chip me down until a weakness Scion could kill. Especially if they Trap Aura properly. So that's a real problem here. I could die just off of the damage of a... So that might be better, right? It's a better debuff, because it removes a buff as well. I think both of these are valid. I need 2 buffs for this to even kill. So we'll see what they do. What are they doing? Oh, a weakness? Really? Okay. Well, I'm definitely not dead. So what do I do here? Just this? I mean, why would I not? Into a wand? They should not be able to kill me. They would have to do 600 damage. Right, with that. They would have to do 5,000 with a Scion. That's not happening before they're dead. So yeah, that's a GG, y'all. Y'all, that was a crazy hype train. Crazy game, too. Big ups to people. Shout out to Mobstep as well, man. Oh, my God. Is that not, like, obvious? I just have to do this, right? I think this kills. 3,000 easy, right? Oh, I need a Wanted to kill. So, I need to survive a Scion. Wow. I thought that would kill. But I guess, you know, we held on to things. Is he... This is a Scion. That's his highest value move. Or that. Lower value than a Scion, right? I'm gonna be honest. Obviously, this has the power to kill eventually. But there's not a shot, right? There's just not a shot. Yeah, not even close. Good. Because, see, I'm not trying to lose this. I'm not trying to lose this to someone that blades into the Amut right away. When I have 3 Storm Pips, my boy. I don't need that in my life. That would be very awful, very stupid. Damn, am I good on the myth? What's happening? Chat. I don't know, man. Maybe I'm just that guy. If he had Dispel, you were cooked. Listen, bro. He needed to have it in his hand if he was going to do all that, you know? That's crazy. That whole unironically Blade aura emoted immediately. Immediately, bro. I gotta respect it, though, a little bit. Okay. I mean, you know what? We take those. We take those. GG's. GG's, y'all. 2 myth games in a row. Both of those were literally just Blade games, you know, man? People scream a moot, but he still lost. I'm going to keep it a very big stack with you. I think both parts of that game expose some serious issues with the way the game is right now. I think every myth against 3 to 4 schools just Blade stacking for a Jhin. Like, right there, yes, I didn't Jhin. Right, that was actually a fun game because I didn't just Jhin. But let's say that he had gone the trap route. That was my only option. The only reason I didn't Jhin was because he messed up. He looked at my Storm Pips and ignored them. But if he were to go the trap route, I would absolutely still have to do it. Like, that's kind of stupid. And a moot's kind of stupid. Because you just spam it against, like, half the school. Did y'all see today's video? Bro, I felt bad. I felt bad after today's video, bro. I was like, goddamn. Like, this is, like, low-key, like, disrespectful as hell. Yeah, if y'all missed today's video, you missed a banger. I'm just going to be honest. So highly recommend watching it. If y'all haven't, you know, just looking out for my people. If it's funny, if a Fire packs Blade counters, I feel like that matchup's unwinnable. Oh yeah, Fire should win if they go the trap route, not the dot route. In one of your clips, you said time ring is absolutely okay. Nothing's wrong with time ring. Are you here to put me on trial? I've said plenty of times how I feel about time ring. I think if you're the one heal spamming, you run down your own timer, or if you timer someone on site, that's both things that I would consider against TOS. I've never done that, so maybe shut your ass up. Thank you. Cool. What's good, Spud? Welcome to the stream. How's Wiz? It's good, you know. Some people seem to be yapping, but, you know, the actual game is good, you know. That's what's up. I really got to defend my honor too much, chat. I got to defend my honor. That's the issue, man. These kids come in, put me on trial. Why are you doing it? You already know. Go ahead and show me a clip where I heal spammed and then ran down my own timer just so that both of us would lose rank. I'm curious if you've ever seen me do that. Honestly, bro. And I sure as hell have never timered someone upon looking at them on site. Y'all would never let me get away with that, bro. I actually have an audience that would never let me get away with that. So, I mean, it's just obvious, you know, man? And if I've done it, I'll apologize. I'll say that's bad, you know, man? But I'm not gonna stay here and say that in the past goddamn year I've done anything like that, you know? So, like, you know, man, like, just judge me as you will, man. Judge me as you will. Crazy. We just saw Leviathan shut him out. But here's the thing. Let's say that he had he's a fire, right? With a bunch of fire pips. You agree, Jaffer? What he did is the equivalent of me just shield spamming. Right? He has other ways to deal with it. It's not, no one hanging effect is so broken that there's no spell that can deal with it. It's just some schools don't have good enough counters. Leviathan's one of the few that can do something. Toilette, though, and even Life King art to a certain degree, it's not good enough. That's the problem, you know? That's the issue, bro. That's the issue, honestly. So that's the way I feel about all this, you know? Hell yeah, good vibes. Hey, I'm just trying to have good vibes, bro. I don't think that man's in the chat was there for good vibes, so I'll say that. That man, he's silent now. Mad silent, bro. Crazy, honestly. Dude, like, I wonder, do you have anything better to do with your life than come here trying to call me a hypocrite? Because that's all you're doing, honestly. Enjoy the stream or don't. Like, it's weird to act like that. Do better. I gotta do better, bro. Just gotta do better, man, honestly. What's good, True Frost? How come Myth doesn't have a good detonate? You're thinking of Troll. Troll is a good detonate. Because it's a double detonate for just 2 pips. You can just do it right out of the overtime, right? So there you go, man. There you go. Best thumbnail in a while. Y'all like my thumbnail? Hey, we out here. What if you had Raging Bull on your myth? That'd be good, but I'd have to give up Storm. Can't Leviathan. I'd automatically lose to someone that did what my opponent just did. I would automatically lose every time. It would literally be an immediate loss. So I don't want to immediately lose to anything. Like, I would prefer that my, you know, setup doesn't just immediately die. 140 viewers, 11 likes. Hey, drop a like, y'all. Drop a like. Increased damage like Raging Bull. I mean, that's a 6-pip shad. But yeah, you're right. You're saying maybe they should have made Yaga into that. That would have been cool. I would have at least thought about using Yaga. Like, imagine if Yaga was, like, a double detonate base Or maybe like a triple detonate if you have a shield like Troll or so. I don't know. Maybe I'm dumb. I don't know, man. I don't think shads tend to be conditionals, right? So, unfortunate. Do you think they'll ever fix the Yaga minion? Oh, they have to, right? Surely, right, chat? They can't just leave that spell the way that it is. It's really not good, you know? If that guy waited until max pips, you instant win. Yo, these days, like, I don't even know what Wiz is on. Like, low-key, like, I'm actually pretty goddamn surprised they didn't even, I don't know, like, the last update, I'm surprised they didn't break something with the Storm Elf and Scale stuff, y'all. I mean, they kind of did the Chrysalis stuff, right? But, in PvP, I guess. But I guess they did break something, so I don't even know. Yaga's one of the cooler spells. I wouldn't want to make it just a detonate. Unless it added damage, then I'm happy with that, actually. Because think about it, bro. 6-round bomb dots or whatever. Like, I mean, that's so long to wait. Like, yeah, you could. There are matchups where it matters a lot. There's some really fun things you can do with the dot identities, but can't really detonate it ever. I'm sick of losing rank as a corporal going against veterans and knights. I hate to break it to you, but veterans and knights, they're gonna get corporals, right? It's around the same rank. I don't know, corporal's a little bit on the lower... Like, you're saying that you want... What is the title? Sergeant? I don't even know what the titles are down there. That's a messed up thing to say, my bad. I haven't been down there in a while, you know. What's a win-loss? I'm 2-0 right now, my boy. Why doesn't the trap school have a fuel card in main or side deck? Yeah, that's a good point. That is a really good point. The closest that we have is a fusion. That's a... Dude, I don't even use that anymore, dude. Crazy. I don't know. Can we go 3-0 on that ass? Can we go 3... These loading screens are scaring me, man. Oh, I got a death. Okay, so I can't really blade spam like an Andy. That's good. In my opinion, this matchup is more about dots or shields, depending on what they get pips to counter. It's kind of like ice, but actually a little bit harder. So I think this is one of those matchups that, you know, it should do something for us. I don't think you need that. A fire pip is going to be really good with this. You could shield depending on what he does. Should I go for a trap aura right away? They just cosplay. Well, then you don't let them go for the Tuan Rat. Why don't I do this first? Because literally, why not, right? I kind of want to shield and set up Jin if they're just going to get a bunch of life pips. Ooh, okay. Do I want that? I mean, I don't mind it, but if they're running fire, I don't know. Isn't that the best way to play this out, y'all? You literally just either have to cover a dot or you have to go the shield route. I'm going to get a mid pit for whatever it's worth. I think do this first. Screw it. What's good, Martha? Welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. I might just set up a Jin if he's going to go for all those life pips. Is that not the best way to do this? Just look at their pips and play around it. And you might want storm pips in case they Elephant and you want to, like, I don't know, maybe Leviathan. That seems wrong, though. What is that? A blade or a shield? It's giving shield. Okay. So that's a drop bear asking to happen, right? But I think you could want it first, right? I think you could want it first. Because if they drop bear, if they shield again, drop bear is way better. I don't know why they shielded. Did I mess up not going for the drop bear already? It's such a good move. If I had a buff, I would have just done it. I mean, I got 2 of them, so it makes even more sense to do it, frankly. If I do this, will they just Elephant? Maybe get rid of that and that. I think that's just... You had too much in your hand. Okay, they don't have anything right now, chat. I'll blade. I will... Or I could do that. You know what? You're still gonna have to be a little careful because of Elephant. No, I'll blade. Screw it. If they use their pips on a blade counter, they can't also counter my shields and whatnot. Oh, maybe I messed up not drop bearing. I feel like I missed the real window here, chat. What is that? Skeletal dragon? No. Okay, now I have to shield. Right? But if I shield, no. If I shield, they'll literally just do something ridiculous. They'll go for a 50-bladed Elephant. So it's not worth it, especially not into a brace. I think our only good move here is to bubble. To run out their brace and threaten a double buffed base Jhin, and not give them a Elephant. And then they kind of do have to debuff here, or bubble. But I guess you'll bubble fight, I don't know. That's a weird one, isn't it? What did they do? Oh, they didn't. That's crazy. Just a brace, really? So what should I do here? Is there like a good move? I mean, I could just do that. That's what, over 700? Why not just do this, though? There's nothing wrong. I need to get rid of the blade before they skeletal dragon, if I'm being honest. I'm just gonna send this. I can Dark Surge right out of it. Right? It's a little weird, but I think a double buffed base Jhin is worth it. Bop! If I had a trap where I would have done it, but I feel like at least now we've started the game, right? They could do a similar move to me because they have a goddamn 50 blade, though. That's my issue. So I don't know if I messed up. What did they do here? Okay. I'm gonna shield. Because I feel like they could have just done a goddamn Doomoni for all I cared, right? Okay, so your goal is to send a dot if they end up having to go for a Elephant, I guess. Now, I am gonna shield again. Maybe get an Ice Pip so I can remove some blades. Yeah, this was a good move, but it's not 4,000 good, right? And I think you can go for a dot pretty easily soon. So what, am I getting a Fire Pip? I think a Fire Pip first. Definitely do this. You have to. You need a Spirit Shield, dude. They have too many buffs right now. So I'm gonna assume they have an answer to that, but not without giving up at least a 50 blade. That's a really good pull. What is this? Shrike? Really? I didn't expect this at all. But what are they honestly gonna do? That's a part I don't really get. I mean, can I be honest, chat? I think I messed up, but I think you are gonna do this. Because I don't really want him to do a Jhin. That's kind of what I kind of thought he would shield because of Barbarian, but he went for a Shrike, which is just more aggro than I expected, frankly. Oh, so they're just gonna they're gonna keep blading, so they're auto clicking so that they could get a Jhin, basically, right? But I got another Ice Pip. I just gotta keep pulling for it. I think they'll be auto stuck blading and Shrike if I'm good at this. Let's see. Yeah. So do this. I think they're trying to do some sort of blade gambit, but they're stuck blading and Shrike now. I think, oh, and I got a brace, so I have even more resist. That's kind of crazy. I would not be happy about that. Let's see what they do. Is this a Monster Mash? Okay. I think I'm just gonna Blade Saga, y'all. I think that hit just became really bad. I mean, it's not that bad. It's still a 50 blade. But think about it. That's like hitting an out of Shrike with a 50 bladed Doomoni into a base. Like, it's not that good, right? It's about as good as my Jhin, but they have to take Lash, and they also have no response to my follow-up. They can't debuff right here. So I get a double buffed Barbarian mad easy, right? I'm getting a Fire Pip just to be like, just to have it. But yeah, we are gonna do this. Now, what are they gonna do on the last round of Shrike as well? Are they just gonna triple blade again? Are they gonna Ghoul? Because they still have to reduce Lash, right? What do they do? Oh, just a wand. I mean, dude, I'm taking the Saga. They're gonna take Lash. I still have 4,500 health. A double buffed hit. I should be able to kill very quickly out of it, right? I've noticed a lot of devs do this. They bum rush the blades because that's just the one thing I can't counter. So it's a good player. Really good player. However, I do think the base Jhin and the double buffed Saga, I think it's really good. We are going to have to do this. That's the only way we're actually ahead. But dude, with their pips the way that they are, this is like a demonic move. I need to crit this, bro. Please. Please. No. I guess I made up for the brace cast, but still. Oh, no. Could I lose? I really hope not. Ooh, that's a lot of damage. And I am going to buff it. They're already lower health than me, right? And that's also, like, the remaining half of that damage is there. So not bad. Get rid of that, get rid of that. Let's see what happens. Are they just gonna brace because that's their only real defense? No. So they actually went for a trap aura, I want to say. Which I don't really think I care about as long as I literally just reliquary. So, am I going to pull it though? Or maybe I don't even go that far. Maybe I just Dark Surge so I can hit right now. Before I'm even dead. That's probably even better actually, right? Nothing kills me. And if I get pips, I could kill with Tot eventually. Right? Now if I Trap Aura, it's a lot better. Brace? It's gotta be. Yeah. I mean, I'm hoping I'm not dead to anything. It's gonna be a little close, but I do think you have to do this. And then Tot. Otherwise, I'm not gonna kill. I need the damage on all of this. Now, does an Avenging do it? Is that what his plan is? I want to say there's just no way. I could be wrong. I think he's just gonna shield anyways, right? That's doing a ton. He didn't Avenging. Yeah, now do I Trap Aura? I mean, he could base Doom Oni, but we already know that it's... I don't think a base Doom Oni is killing either. I think that's still better, y'all. Unless I'm, like, really dumb and a base Doom Oni does, like, half my health. But I just don't see it happening. Let's see. I'm just getting as much damage as possible. Because I'm not sure I killed through a brace that easily. Alright, they're hitting. What is this? Doom Oni? Oh, I need to pull for a stone to kill. I have a double buffed. I mean, you could taunt. I would rather not. Yeah, well played, though. Well played so far. I could also shield if I'm not dead to a Pyre Dragon. I don't think I am, if I'm being honest. Let's see. I'm not dead to a Pyre Dragon, so I could actually just set up. We'll see. We'll see, y'all. Okay, never mind. I don't have to see. That's a GG. Damn. Wow, so people are really learning how to peeve. I like this. I don't know. I don't think Death Jin is something I see a lot. He set it up. He set it up perfectly. It's just, I feel like he wasn't ready for me to enfeeble when he striked, right? Because I didn't even have an Ice Pip going into it. I didn't expect it. Yeah, that's the one bad move we did, you know? But yeah, I had to impair. It's like a very important move. We take those. We take those, baby. Let's get it. We need a quality of life update of Spellman Pats. If you have a max hero spell and switch Pats, it levels that Pat to max. What are you yapping about? I do agree, Spellmans need a better thing, but I don't know what you just said. But you're probably right. Let's be honest, man. Hey, yo, 3-0, 3-0 on what some call the worst school. Some might even say the worst school, you know, dude. Needed the Oni there. Wait, I'm not sure that would have killed, bro. I'm gonna be honest, you know. But hey, I could be wrong. I could be, because your 50 bladed ghoul in Shrike with a brace and a shield did less, you know, man. I don't know, man. Instead of leveling up the spell by each tier, boost all at once. Oh, I mean, can I be honest? I don't think there's a massive difference unless you're really a high DPP school or it's a high pip spell between like tier 2 and tier 4 compared to tier 1 and tier 2, because that's just a utility thing. So I wouldn't let that trip y'all up. I'm on my second account, my mid, I'm literally packing tier 2 spells, like, to this day. And I'm still probably, that's my, either might just have become my highest rank just now, my second highest. So I feel like it's more about the moves that you make, you know? Then again, a lot of my spells are maxed out, to be fair, you know? A lot of them are. But, I mean, I don't know, it just I feel like it's not about that. You know, even like the stone that I just used as a side deck, right? That has nothing to do with Spellmans. I'm just trying to say this because I think a lot of people doom post a lot about Wiz, and it's just wrong, this statement. Do you need max Spellmans to PvP? You don't. If you're starting off, I promise you it won't even matter. If you're getting like past Captain, it'll matter once in a blue moon, so yes, it's worth it. But even then, it's not enough to like if you can help PvPing without it, it's not like, you know, a be all. That's what I think, you know, man. It's weird. I feel like I don't understand why people have that mentality at all. I guess, do they just see other people with it, you know, man? Oh my god, BetaTuber said whoever is Tanner, you suck, bro. Hey, listen, you can't do that in my chat, bro. We have standards here, BetaTuber. You're probably like thinking about other people's streams where you can just roast people in the community for no reason. But you can't be doing that, bro. I'm sorry. That's my final warning, BetaTuber. I'm sorry, brother. I get that you don't like PvE, though. I do, you know, respectable. Just finished finals. I'm out for the summer. Hey, yo. Is it summertime, Wizard? Bro, the queue was good today. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm dumb. Maybe I'm just yapping, as usual. He has 7 buffs, so you're not just dead. Oh, you're cooking his ass? Oh, never mind. Damn. I see you. I see you, beta tuber. They're trying to min-max a deck and every piece of advantage. Oh, I totally get that. But that shouldn't, like... What rank are you doing that? That's my real question. I'm not even saying there's never a chance to do that, you know? I still got like 3 weeks till summer. Oh, summer puts me in such a good mood. I have to do that sponsored stream tomorrow. Hey, y'all, I'm counting on y'all to show up. I'm not saying that you need to do the sponsor, but it's my last day. I'm playing it as I agreed to. Hopefully it'll be a fun time. It'll be like a real early, like we're talking like a 2 p.m. stream, bro. Raid Shadow Legends is a sponsor for the people asking. So it'll be, and then I'll also be live later, you know? Like, we're talking 2 p.m. PST, so all my ESTs, y'all don't have to worry as much. You know, man? I got y'all. I gotta get a laptop for Wiz. I have to travel for work and get a hotel. Oh, damn. Could you not play while you were... Oh, because you don't have a laptop? Bro, laptops are crazy. Y'all remember I tried to, when I was visiting fam, I tried to stream on a laptop? I was so excited, bro. Is there a report button in Raid Shadow Legends? Why? I don't know. I mean, I'm gonna assume. It is an RPG, so... You might encounter toxicity. I haven't, personally. So, you know. You play it for real? I have played it. I played it a few times now. But I'm also playing it as a sponsored part of the stream tomorrow. Like, they are paying me, full disclosure. So, that's fun. It's going to be a good time. I can't wait, you know. And then, I feel like I'm really going to go crazy. Just for the summer, you know. I feel like the summer vibes, you know. I don't know if y'all can feel the energy, you know. I can feel it a little bit. It's just a thing, you know. Honestly, it's just nice when it's hot out, you know? Life's good. It's the Indian in me, man. I just wish I could have slept properly yesterday, y'all. I'd have loved to give y'all a high-energy stream. This is okay, right? How were you hard-stuck Oh. How were you hard-stuck capped? Oh, they're talking wet back. See, this is why I didn't want y'all to talk wet about random people in the chat. Because, see, now this dude, Monarch, he's probably, like, in call with them. Now he's gonna come in. And then they're going to be like, oh, sauce viewers are toxic. Even though I literally said, don't be toxic. Like, you know, this is how it starts. Half the time, it's not even me. It's my chat, bro. And honestly, that's crazy. He started it. Oh, are you 12? I mean, that's crazy. I mean, okay, bro. I said if he did it again in the chat, I'd ban, by the way. Or time him out at least. So, I'm not, you know, go back in the VOD. But he wasn't going to do it again. Not that, unless beta tuber is crazy like that. I don't know, man. Off the timeout, sitting in the corner, I know, man. They just crazy out here, bro. I don't know why they gotta be like this, you know? There's just no need, y'all. There's just no need. I have 5 matches, not a valid argument. Nah, y'all good. Hey, can y'all please not argue? I'm begging, please. Don't argue, please. Oh my god, man. I'm playing my match and someone messages me, someone's talking wet. Okay, why do you care so much? That's the exact same talking point people use when they're like, oh, I heard you talk trash. I'm you know, like, it's just a game, bro. I don't condone it, but like chill out, bro. Honestly. Like, it's just like, why y'all doing that? All right, what I get, by the way, did I get now I got a myth? Okay. Wait, is this the same dude as before? Oh my God, wait, dude, this is actually like a weird, oh my, I messed up right there. I messed up. That's a blade though, right? All right, I say that we get ice pips first, you know? Then get rid of that. Get rid of that. Ice pips. Do this. Okay. I'll trash talk someone I had no previous conversation with in the past. I'm not telling you how to live your life. I'm just saying there's no need. But you don't have to listen to me. People don't tend to, bro. What is that? Okay. I don't think you need that. You are going to start getting depth pips. I think that's your best move, right? Because you're now actually doing multiple aura things. Now, he can't really do a Jhin if I can Scion, so I am going to try to play for that. Okay, now is this another brace? Okay, I don't mind that actually as much as a reliquary. So we'll go ahead and do this, I want to say, right? And we'll see if he ever double blades or whatever. But now we're more than able to get life pips, in my opinion, for the rebirth. Just in case, you might need it. You might need both. Is that a bubble? It has to be, right? Yeah, okay. So far, not discarding the bubble was a good idea. I could have just done it, but I also, like, chose to wait. I think do that and do that. Maybe combine these just so you have, like, you know, a lot of cycle ability. You know, man? A lot of cycle ability. Because I need to go for gaze if I lose bubble. Can I rebrace now? That will greatly improve my cycle ability. That's right, it's a new word. Okay, hoes. Yo, chill. Chill, my boy. Listen, it's not like, listen, chill out. That man really, I pulled a bubble and everything. So it doesn't even matter to me, man. I need to look at my hand, though, chat. Otherwise, I like this. I like this a lot. I guess get a balance pip and bubble, right? Does he have another bubble? Let's see. I have every pip in the world. I have a storm, death, balance, life, and ice pip. Okay, I mean, hey. Sometimes you just gotta, like, you know, cover your bases, y'all. What is this? Okay, chat, I think I got a brace. I think the game's telling me just to brace. It's weird, but it's all I got, y'all. This is way too much, by the way. I don't even think you need this that bad, bro. Alright, I'll just do this. I mean, I need to Scion. Are they gonna trap Aura? Why would they trap Aura here? It doesn't even make sense to do that. I think you might just have to send this when their brace is gone. That's all I could do, right? What is that? A drop bear through a weakness? I'm so confused. Why? Well, I'm just gonna use my pips then. Am I dumb? That's just not a good move, right? Why would you not stone? That man's like malfunction? I could just shield here. There's no OT when there's no shield. So I could just do, you know what? I need gaze more than a dark surge, which is why I've been discarding it in case y'all are wondering. I think I could do this in steel pip, unless that's not pip efficient. We'll see. I think it is pip efficient, right? You'll just get the full pips, literally. Bop! Yeah, 1300 is big. That's basically as good as what he did, but he has less HP, so I don't mind that. Okay. That's fine. I think you do have to steal a pip and cycle. Just take that opportunity, you know? Because right now, you really don't have much. Do this. Do this. Do that. I mean, he's not blading the way I would have expected. But I'm also not able to scale, so I don't know if there's just a new tech in this matchup. I'm pulling way too many auras. I'm a little scared it's going to screw me later. But let's hope that's not a thing. What is that? Another drop bear? Okay. Skirmsy, thank you for the tier 1, man. Thank you for the 3 months. Guys, do I need to re-brace? If so, I don't mind using a chameleon. Just to use my pelps, you know? Let's see. I don't, though. I don't. Maybe get rid of that. I think just get a balance pet. I'll do this because, I don't know, I'm just trying to get a gaze, so I don't want to overdraw from side deck. I'm just doing the first thing that comes to my hand. Okay, I mean, you know what? The hand could be... Thank you, Martha, for the 5 gifted as well. Thank you. Hey, yo, that's got to be the one. If he doesn't do... I mean, he's going to do a stone, though, right? Oh, okay. Well, I'll chameleon. Bro, so far, he's not played optimally. He's hit through a weakness with both a Ninja Pigs and a Drop Bear. It makes me think that he hasn't pulled his stones, which means I should shield now, if you think about it, as a default. Yeah, we're definitely gonna do this. I think we have to. It's a 6-round brace. If it's myth, I'm just real happy, you know? What do I do for damage if he's not gonna blade? I did get rid of a judge. I think gaze is one of our best moves. You want trap aura at the right times too. Obviously Scion's good, but he has to get the pips. Thank you so much, Martha. Hey, you know what? Big shout out to Martha for being at the top of the boards. I appreciate you. Thank you. Yeah, that's really good. I think you wait though. I think you wait. That could be good if he randomly weaknesses. I don't know why he would. Bro, I'm doing the every pip in the game challenge. What is that? Guys, I'm leaning towards just shielding. Like high key. I don't think you need that. It's just silly. Maybe go to that. Okay, I mean, that's all I got, so I'll do it. Why not? Until I get something better. If he auras, then I'll trap aura. Why would I not do it, you know? Like, that's like a really good turn to do it, if you ask me. Okay. I mean... maybe get another ice pip for another impair. I liked getting rid of that ice pip. It felt a little crazy otherwise. What is that? Oh, okay. That's a good move. I'm really deck failing the gaze, unfortunately. So yeah, that's... should I just get rid of the Scion? He's clearly burning his pips over and over again. Right? The bubble is really costing me quite a bit. If I don't hit with bubble, I just lose. So what, am I getting rid of that as well and that? Because I just feel like we need more offense right now. He's clearly ahead by about 1,500. But considering how much more health I had when I started, it's even worse. But I'm going to do that, so I'm like, you know, only 1,000 behind. A gaze really just puts us up. Wow, I'm not pulling it, chat. Okay, I mean, you could gaze multiple times, though. That's the bright side, because you've literally not pulled it at all. I think you got to go for a samurai. You could do that, but I think this is just better. Screw it. You got to use your pips, right? Now we're ahead again, but if we're sitting on Shads and he just Dark Surge, we'll see that have an effect on the game. He's playing really different. I don't know if it's better against balance or not, but respect. Respect either way, bro. Okay, that's something, I guess. It's not what I wanted, but while we're waiting. Yeah, this with this, and also we have Nova. These are very good cards, if they ever bother to shield. Right? So what are we going to do? Bubble Steel Pit? What is he doing? Oh, Trap Aura? That's crazy to me, but okay. I'm actually going to get rid of the Steel Pit. Obviously, you're going to brace, right? I think that's just obvious. You don't want him getting a good drop bear. But I could have chameleoned with his bubble. I mean, I guess it's not the end of the world, y'all. What, is this a random Shrike? But I have a bubbled, I have a Scion. What are we doing? I have a Scion, bro. You can't kill me and I can kill him. Yeah, this one made no sense as usual. Okay. Let's go ahead and get rid of that. I'm not gonna give up, obviously. I think I have to bubble, right? And maybe play for Scion, but I doubt he gives it to us. I can't believe he just burnt his pips when I had Scion. I discarded, he's at full pips. I pulled it again, but it's too late, right? Definitely. I think it's too late. Maybe all I need to do is just go for a bunch of these, though. Because he's going to take about 10,000 lash. I don't think into a shield and a brace he's doing that much damage. He has to use his pips, otherwise this literally kills. I should have just done it last turn, but it's all good. Now he burns his pips again. Oh, he didn't. Okay. So, do I not just Scion and win because he doesn't have a good move? What could he honestly do if I just Scion here? I don't have anything else that I could do anyways, right? Guys, I just don't think a base Jhin into anything kills. So, I'm gonna do this. I'm just gonna... So, he played he don't got it, but not really. Because I want to say anything out of this should kill. And there's just no way he could do that to me because he doesn't have a Gambit, right? How much does a buffed Jhin do with just one buff? Like one bubble? Surely not that much, right? I still didn't tear this up, by the way. I don't know if I should. But you know what? That's actually... It was a good pull. It was a good pull. I wish I'd done it and then bubbled now, but... I guess... Ooh, okay. He's gonna die to Lash. Okay. So how do I play this? Can I please pull? Okay. I need a weakness, or I need... I don't even know what I need, TBH. What's he gonna do? Surely he goes for a Jhin. Yeah. Then he wants to want it out of that. I could Scorpion, but all that would do is force a tie. Can I block? Please? Ooh, how much is that doing? Yeah, I think I'm good as long as I have weakness or shield. Because I could go for a gaze to kill after Lash. Yeah, okay. That Shrike didn't make sense. His other moves made more sense. If he had played a little bit better at the beginning, then he would have been good. But yeah, I think that's literally the perfect move. I think he wanted to wand out of this. It ain't happening. Wait, so would I have lost this because of the gaze deck fails if he hadn't just done some random ass hits? That whole left, goddamn. Well, okay. My bad, jeez. He actually, he was kind of throwing me off, chat. He was throwing me off in the middle of that. The random strike caught me off guard. Especially when I just discarded the Scion, you know? But hey, we take those. Yeah, I'm kind of hard set for that school. Because if they shield a lot, I just get free pips. If they blade a lot, I remove it and then get more pips. It's endless, you know, man? You won that? No, but imagine if, like, when I weaknessed. Because there were 2 different weaknesses where he drop aired and he also went for a stone, right? So that's the... I mean, I don't know, man. I feel like... If you think about it, like, he actually could have played better. And it's not like I had that much health left over at the end of all of it. So, maybe there was something that I did wrong there. Which was either not packing enough gaze or not pulling hard enough for it. But I feel like gaze is only so good, bro. I don't know. Bear and pig, right? So, like, I should have lost that. Using that logic. But, if I had bubble, then a Scion would have killed him. Right? So that's the other... So it was just a bubble game, I guess. That's what we learned from that. I don't know if we can learn anything else. Which is not good because, I don't know. We just didn't use Shads that game. It was a little weird, bro. A little bit of a weird one. What's the next best Storm pet? What do you mean? Oh, it's probably Beetle. Like, you're saying after Elf. It would have done an extra 1.3. I think if both of them had been stones, he wouldn't have had the pips to actually do a Jin there, right? Because one of the moves that he did was 1 less pet. So maybe there's also that. He just did damage to do it, you know? Weird, bro. Very, very weird game. Storm Poison. I'll be honest, I don't think Storm Poison is a wave. I'm more than happy to be proven wrong on that. It just doesn't feel right to me, man. You a good Wiz streamer? Stay away from the gangs. What are you yapping about? The gangs? 100 sauces versus 1 griddle. Lord, you heard what I gotta think about this, right? I think I'd win. I do. I think most people would win. Maybe not 100 of me. If I was one of the 100, I think I'll just stay in the back, wait until they're tired, get the last, like, you know, 60, 70 people. We're good. You know, man, GG's. Are you going to watch Sinners? Everyone's asking me this, bro. I want to watch Sinners and Thunderbolts really bad. Those are on my to-do list. 100 sauces versus 1 rat beard. Oh my God. I don't really like this analogy, y'all. The hell is this? That's crazy. I feel like the scenario, normally the 100 team loses. So why am I the, that's awful, man. 1,000 sauces could defeat the sun. Yeah, exactly. You just attack at night. Yeah. I wish people were as smart as me, man. Could you 1v1 Raptor, do you think? No, I think I'd lose, unfortunately. I know. It's a sad thing just to, like, admit. But also, I feel like I go into most fights knowing I'll lose. You know, man? That's the thing. I'm not like a fighter. I'm a lover, guys. I'm a lover, not a fighter, you know? It's just, it is what it is, unfortunately. We don't pick. Like, you know, you just gotta accept sometimes. So, I'll accept what I am, you know, man? I go into most things. I've been in one fight in my life, like a real fight. And I'll be honest, you could argue I actually didn't lose, but you can't argue I won, you know? Yeah. You had to, and honestly, dude, the adrenaline that I felt, I feel like it was, I didn't feel like myself. It was like a survival mode situation, you know, man? One of my friends, we were at I don't know what this, I don't even know where this would have been. We were in a room together. I think we were on a field trip in a museum or something, maybe MoMA. And this hoe, y'all know those shock pens? Those little shock pens that, like, they're like metal. And if you, like, click it, it, like, shocks you. Like, y'all know what those are, right? This man's kept sneaking up on me and, like, jamming it on my back. And, like, the 4th time he did it, I got fed up. So I my adrenaline went crazy. I, like, grabbed his arm, put it behind his, like, back, and I, like, elbowed him, which is really violent, like, looking back. But I didn't, like, beat him up. Like, you know, I was like, do you like how it feels? Do you like how it feels? No. And then he left me alone. So, you know, he jammed like, the little, like, the butt of the pen. You know, man? But that was, by the way, I was, like, 12 or 13, so at the time, like, it wasn't, like, a real fight. I can't call that a real fight, but that's the only one I've been in that I would argue was, like, a real fight, you know? So, there you go. I need to know his weight. Oh, how tall? Oh, are you guys actually judging what? I'd lose every fight. I don't know how to fight. That's the other problem. Someone needs to like train me, bro. I need a sensei or something, man. I need a Cobra Kai sensei. That's what I need, man. There's no weakness in this dojo. How tall are you? I'm like 5'10". But I'm a lanky lad. You from India or are you Indian? Yes. Go pet training. No, I gotta do that tomorrow, bro. You know the weak spots on a man? How would I know that? Oh, like based on myself? Well, yeah, I guess. I'll be honest, bro. I don't even know how I'd like use that info though. Like, you know, that's the issue. My man said, bro said lanky. I'm a lanky lad. Did you watch Thunderbolts? No, I need to watch that too, bro. They're on my... Hey, if y'all spoil it, I'll punch you. Like, not in game. But also, don't do it, please. I will ban you from the chat. Forever. That's all I gotta say. Gonna pirate it? Why, Lord? Lord, at least wait until it's on Disney Plus, man. I'll be honest, man. I might have to get rid of Disney Plus if this is a... If they hyped it up too much. This is like my last, like, real shot that I'm giving Marvel, bro. Marvel slop is good. I don't think it's the usual slop. Apparently, it's, like, actually good. The most recent movie. And they're also going to be doing a lot for, what, the next Spider-Man movie? Like, that's confirmed now. What is it, Brand New Day or whatever? Which I think is going to be a banger. I think it's hard for Spider-Man not to be a banger. I don't know, hot take. And then they also have Doomsday. So I feel like the worst of it is behind us, right? But I don't know. This isn't normal slop. It's advanced slop. Yeah, of course, bro. Of course. I'm pirated too. Lore is based. Y'all realize when you pirate things, you're stealing money from people that... It's not... You're not taking money from the rich people. You know, like the ones that really make millions. You're taking it from the workers that aren't going to get compensated for the next one because the profits are low. Y'all know that, right? It's like highly unethical. Whatever, man. Y'all don't get it, man. Y'all don't get it. As someone who's pirated stuff, I think you should make a rule where you only pirate stuff 5 years after it's come out. Because at that point, what are we doing, right? That's how I think that's a good middle ground for me personally, you know? The people who worked on it are paid fixed. Nah. Because the industry rates are still based on, like, for future budgets and stuff. It's the same reason why AI and stuff, right? It's the same reason why that's also, like, you have to look at, like, the patterns that are around. So obviously, like, the more money a movie makes, the more they'll put into the next movie, right? That's the truth. Movies should be free. I mean, sure, I guess, like any other entertainment if we lived in a perfect world, but you know, I'm gonna say it, I don't care. Wow, I can't believe this. My own mod, a pirate. I mean, you know what? If I could be anything, like in any time period, like as in not now, because now is better than like the present is better than any other point, let's be honest. But if I could be, I'd be a pirate. Think I would be. But only because, like, bro, they didn't have to follow the rules. They could do whatever. Unless that's not, I don't know, they were probably smelly though, right? Also, did they ever really, like, I don't know, get off of the ocean? Because I kind of hate the ocean. But I feel like you kind of have to love the ocean, right? Maybe this is a bad idea. I just thought about it. I don't want to be a pirate. I take it back. We got a match. Guys, we're doing a little too well. I don't know what's happening. I mean, we're not getting dumb matchups. Although this is giving me anxiety. Storm Mastery. It looks like they have a Sanctuary pet as well. Does a Storm Mastery mean anything? Oh, God, y'all. It's just giving Sergeant Jade. Okay, so it is fine. Okay. I think the Storm Mastery means that they're cosplaying as Storm. So you're gonna want to keep that. But if they're cosplaying as Storm, are they gonna trap stack as well? Or are they, what would they do? What would you do if you were a... I don't know. Unless they're not even I guess we'll see. What are they doing? Is that a blade? Is that a bubble? Okay. We'll get there when we get there, y'all. I do have heal counters, you know. I also do have other things. So, it's not the end of the world. I'm thinking maybe get a storm pit already. And do that. They have ice pips. Why do they have ice pips? I really need to gain pips if I'm gonna gaze and not Dark Surge. I don't know if I need to hold on to Rebirth and trap. I just haven't seen this before. That's a lot of damage to start off. I'll say that, bro. Okay. Yeah, this is one of those lower DPP schools that I'm on right now, where it could realistically, I mean, I don't think you need that. You'll just reshuffle it later, right? Okay. Now they got a Storm Pip, even though they have a Storm Mastery, meaning there's a Storm lore spell incoming. As a life, I can only assume that we already know what it is, right, dude? Crazy, bro, crazy. I think we already know what's so I don't think I need a trap counter either. What the hell is this, my boy? Okay, I mean, I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn. I should have kept the Scorpion, though. This is the best you got. Let's get it, my boy. May as well flee. Why would I flee? I have no reason to believe they're jading yet. If they heal a lot, it's going to be annoying, sure. But I have plenty of ways to deal with it, so, you know. If I pull my Steel Pips properly, then we're in real good shape, you know. What is that? Probably a bad move. Interesting. Okay, hold up. That's a little weird. I didn't expect it. I am going to get a Storm Pip. I am going to do this. I really, really need Steel Pips, y'all, to use the gazes. I don't really want a Dark Surge or Brace. Yeah, I guess Brace and Aura are totally fine, too. Oh my god, the hand. Okay, get rid of that. Yeah, you might have to just shield. Well, you have everything you could want and more. Correct? Yeah, see? That's crazy to me. I think get a bunch of Death Pips. And if you get a gaze, just do it. I think. But not right now. I might have to, like, weakness and, like... did I fail pit? Really? Cringe, bro. Oh my god. Okay, you have to get rid of that. You don't need that, though. Barry, I'm gonna assume. Yeah. So... do I Triton? I could. I could do it. I don't know why I would, but I could. There's no point stealing it, right? Yeah, I think that's the problem. They can literally do that forever. I think because you have a couple of these, I think, yeah, why not? But I'm already deck failing, right? I didn't really use my pips well. I could have Rainbow Serpented, but I think this is just 2 Tritons in my hand, so I might as well get rid of 1. This is clearly a shuffle game. I can already tell y'all. Yeah, these, I wish these were capped, bro. I think it would make it a lot better. I'm hoping that it's not, like, gonna take forever, but... it's already, like, it's not looking good, y'all. Let's see. They didn't heal, to be fair. So I think that part's actually really good. But I did also fail pet. So I don't know how good that is for us, y'all. I mean... Shield, Brace, Dark Surge, all those are probably good. Until your hand is cleared, you can't really discard any of this. Otherwise, you lose. That's good. I'm really happy I pulled that. This is a rebirth? Not a rebirth, interestingly enough. Okay. That's fine. I don't mind that as much. Because I could actually raw and get pips, which is something that I clearly desperately need. I think you needed to Dark Surge to even have a shot at staying in this. Right? I wish I could have gazed with pips, but I didn't pull Steel Pip at all. And now maybe some Death Pips, right? You could do that. Maybe Ice Pips while you're waiting. Is this going to be a lot of blading? Is that what this is going to be? Okay, but they're still life, correct? They're still life, so I don't really get what the purpose of this is. Maybe do that first, right? I think ideally you want to start removing their blades. I don't want that. And start getting Death Pips. Unless you pull something real unique here. But yeah, until you get gaze, you just gotta remove their buffs, right? Okay, what is that, a Brace or an Astral Blade? An Adapt, okay. That's not a good sign normally, chat. Normally, that's a sign that things are about to get real cringe. We'll do this. I think that's your best move. I need Death Pips for Scarecrow, amongst other things, right? Are they just gonna start healing? I don't think you need that. This is actually not a bad move, but I don't really see how... What is this? Okay, it begins. I guess. That's not actually that good of a heal. Why don't I just replace my Storm Pips, right? That's one out of many rebirths that are going to be used, I think. Obviously. Let's just do that. And their goal is probably to reset the entire ass game, I guess. At some point. I mean, this is really, really good. At least. Because it's a 60-bladed Triton. That's actually doing damage, which I don't mind. I think we're going to have to see them go to full HP before this game even moves. That's the real problem here. That's always good, though. I'll take it. Let's see. What is that? Interesting. Okay. Should I steal a pet? What could they be setting up here? Nothing that I care about, right? So I don't think we go, like, we don't do all that. I think do this. You could just steal. And it's, yeah, I mean, I don't think this is going to be a game where I need to steal a lot of heals. So I'm using it like a remove at this point, right? And then maybe I could steal a pip and get a depth pip. So I've done 5,000 and taken all their healing away, right? But they've only used one rebirth. I've used so many more things already. But you know what? That's fine. You also have to outdamage some of their healing. That is how you play. What is that? Okay. Not a good move. Like, whatsoever, really. So this is a bomb dot, and it's only double buffed. I can remove the... I can not only remove these, but I can, like, Leviathan. So it's actually, like, a phenomenally bad move. I guess let's get a Steel Pip and a Death Pip still, because we can still Leviathan out of it, or does it matter? We'll see. Honestly, I think just do that, yeah. So that's gonna be, what, in 6 rounds it's detonating? Wow. Okay. I would like to Leviathan, because I have a bladed Leviathan, right? It's as good as it gets, bro. I could just swap over one, but... Oh, I need to keep that shuffle. That's so sad. Okay. Maybe I just swap over one, and I'm happy with that. Well, let me bubble first. I guess we'll bubble. I think we have to. Right? Gotta stay on top of everything, basically. Yeah, this is your only way to clear the hand, right? Do you care to change the bubble? I don't know. That's round 2 on the Spiny. It detonates on round 3. I have a way to remove all of it, or at least a little bit of it. If I have to Gearhead, I have to do it on a round. Maybe I take the damage so my stealing heal Gearhead is better for it. Let's see. I have too many bubbles not to do that. So they're gonna bubble. I didn't even draw, dude. Okay, so now it's round 3. That's a Sank that's gotta go. Yeah, it's just gotta go. Unfortunately. I don't know how many Sanks they carry, but... That would have been good, but it's not. Guys, I think I'm leaning towards... I don't know what I'm leaning towards, if I'm being honest. The Raw is also good to keep. If I'd done it earlier, it would have been, like, instead of enfeebling, I could have just done that. Would have been a lot easier. Okay. So what, is this another Sanct? If it is, then yeah, I'm just gonna have to watch them heal. I think they were sitting on 3 Sanctuaries waiting for me to bubble once, if I had to guess. So do this. Do this. At least we're clearing the hand. That is what you kind of do need. I think that's like round 4, which means if you're gonna do something about it, you should do it now, right? Yeah, I guess. I mean, this is not a bad move at least, right? And we could clearly still steal from them. They only had, what, 2 buffs on it? That's kind of a lot. So yeah, I think Gearheading 1 dot is worth it. Especially because the damage goes on them, and I might even get a buffed ass hit. And it's not like that's a bad move, right? It's just a decent little 700. But then I can't Triton. So I don't know. What do I do? I don't think it's really... Rainbow Serpent doesn't work when people literally take this long to do damage. Because it doesn't clear the heals. Okay, do that. Do that. I can't Leviathan it, even if I wanted to. Is this 3 Sanctuaries in a row? Or is it a damage bubble? It's a damage bubble. I think that's the best case scenario for us, chat. So I think we gotta go for this right now, because it's gonna detonate next turn, which means they can't even remove this if they wanted to. So I'm taking a little bit of damage, but that makes my steals better. And it's also 1,000 plus that. Not bad, right? I don't know. Feels good to me. It's a weird one. Oh, I did get another Triton, too. Yeah, 2,300 as damage. And they braced? Is that all they did? Oh, dude, if I could get a Centaur. Or a Dark Surge. Not a Centaur. I don't know why I said Centaur. Am I not, like, whooping their cheeks at the moment? I guess that's not so good. But they would have to do that again, and I could just Leviathan and win at that point. We're almost at the point where I could actually just win by... That's a good pull. I don't think I need that. That's a really, really good pull. Like, what are they going to do without a Sanctuary anyways? That's one question, right? I'm just happy I pulled that. This is going to have to be a Rebirth or the most important heal on Earth. Okay. Can I be honest? This one, I think we gearhead, y'all. I think he wants us to use a Triton so that he could do a bigger heal. And frankly, that's only 1,300. I'm just gonna steal it. So we'll do that so that he can't just Rebirth. Not that easily anyways. But I mean, he'll still get a good... He won't get an amazing Rebirth, but he'll get one. He'll get one for sure. Bah! But that's still like almost as good as the regen, right? And now I actually took damage so I could, you know, use the heal. Got another one, so not bad. Still looking for Dark Surge, really, you know? Let's see, Rebirth, right? That's a second Rebirth? Yeah. So now we have to remove that. But if I Trap Aura and he needs the Dark Surge, that's like really not good. You know, man? That's like crazy how predictable that was, by the way. But hey, I think now's the time to do that because he wants to Dark Surge into a Gnomes, right? That's what I would do. He can't just Rebirth forever. That's the other thing. Oh, nice. Okay, we're actually pulling really, really well. My big issue... I don't think you need that many of those. My big issue right now is that I don't have a Dark Surge, so I can't get pips back easily. Dark Surge, though, right? And he's going to give me a double buffed hit. Okay, well... Either way, I still think the best bet is to do this. Because otherwise, he's actually going to get value for rebirthing. Which I don't want him to have, right? I think a Dark Surge into a Gearhead would work as well. Just remove the remaining rebirth. Steel Pip works. A lot of little things work, you know? That's a good move. I don't mind that. It's not going to be better than a rebirth, but it's fine. You know, man? Do I have a Steel Pit? Oh, that's better. Never mind. That's literally just better. Let's be honest. So I could also steal after the Dark Surge. I think I will. Because I just don't see them really winning if I just steal their rebirth. Like, it's 2 rounds of healing, you know? So why not? And I kind of need the healing, and by the time I do it, the regen that I already swapped is gone. So I'm basically just keeping a lot of tempo, you know? Okay. Now, would I Dark Surge out of that is a question. Probably. Yeah. Because then I would need a Depth Pip for sure. I think I'm down to do that, y'all, because I could still Triton out of it. And honestly, that's what, 4 Tritons, correct? Based on the number of blades I have, it's at least 2, but I know I've also used blades. Yeah, let's just remove the rebirth as well, y'all. I think that is what we have to do. And then, I want to say we have a Dark Surge and a Triton that we could do out of a Dark, like, you know, Rainbow Serpent Dark Surge situation. There's something here. There is something here. So I think, yeah, that's just the best move. 300 damage, even more healing. And now he only has 2 rebirths left. He could do a full rebirth and he's not, you know, maxed out. So that's good. And honestly, the amount of damage I could do with my heal counters now, it's just not going to be good, right? For him. Yeah, I want to use a Triton into a Shuffle if at all possible. Oh, is this what I think it is? Yeah, okay. Do I dare take the risk of even trying to counter this? I think if he gnomes this, I should counter it. I should try to out-damage the things that I can't just clear, right? I think that's a very good example of a move that you should Rainbow Serpent. So, we are going to do this because I could get a Death Pip while doing it, right? For the Rainbow. And it's going to make my Tritons better, I think. It is a lot of healing, but I think Rainbow Serpent is better. So, I think that part's, like, it just checks out. Do I even need this? I actually think keep the hand, believe it or not. We'll have to figure out when we're going to do our next little thing, but... Okay. So I'm going to, what, replace a Storm Pip, right? Because I'm about to use one of them. So let's go ahead, replace a Storm Pip. I think you got to start doing this. Could I do this? Sure. It would just make the move a little bit better. Yeah, I think there's nothing wrong with that. I could have honestly even passed and just waited to Trap Aura, but it's fine. I think he's just gonna brace over it. It's really not a big deal, though. You could just bubble. But why would you right now, right? Should I get rid of that if I already have a bubble anyways? It's so good. It's just a good move. Why bubble? Because he's not gonna use it, right? That's what you're saying? But I could make my Rainbow Serpents better. And eventually, I think he's gonna Sanctuary over it. I'm gonna call that right now. I think a billion. That's what he's gonna do. Also, I actually got a Trap Aura here. Nice. Now we have an extra Storm Pip. We can actually get a Death Pip. I think that's your move. You do that right now. Bah! Just use every goddamn counter. How about Balance? What's a good second school? I'd say Storm is amazing because of stuff like this. I don't know why he's playing like this right now, but he's only 2 more rebirths left. That's not a good sign for him, y'all. Yeah, that did a lot. I'm hoping that was worth it. P-Serve. Yeah, get a Death Pip, right? These are good things. And more Storm Pips are also going to be good. Yeah. So is he just going to remove it? I don't know what he just fizzled, but I'm so happy about it. Oh, I'm taking this as well, then. Screw it. Why not? Double buffed Rainbow Serpent. I don't even know what he just fizzled. I don't care. He's just being stupid. I'll take the double buffed hit that we just got. I think we could actually bubble Dark Surge or Brace. No crit, but I'm never going to say no to this, y'all. That berry was just a bad idea. Yeah, 2,500. Nuts. And we still have a double buff Triton if we wanted to take it. So he basically needs defense if he's ever going to go that route. I don't think you need that. This could be good if he uses Ice King art, but I don't think you need it right now. Okay. He only has 4,000 health left. And I haven't even shuffled yet. So, I mean, I'll take it. Or I guess 4,400, whatever it is. So he needs to heal again, right? That's like the only... That's the only thing he knows how to do. So, we'll let that happen, I guess. I don't think he's going to hit for the rest of the game, by the way. Just letting y'all know in advance. I'll brace. Triple buff Triton. Yeah, do I take that? And just let him heal? It's just such a good move. You know what? I think this is just gonna make him heal. How much is that? Oh, god damn it. I gotta do it. Yeah. It's a really, really good move. I don't have a follow-up out of it. That's the problem. But I could dig for, like, a Gearhead. Right? I think the idea is that you have to kill him out of this. Otherwise, he's going to heal a lot. 3k, though. Does a buffed hit kill before he could just win? Because let's say that he rebirths, but I have, like, a Gearhead. It's Raps or a Judge. It's sad that I don't have it, but I could still, if he shields, I could still do damage. Right? All of this gotta go, bro. I mean, actually, I should get rid of the Brace, too. Yeah, he did shield. So, actually, what's really nice is that we got extra damage with the Scorpion there. So, I'm actually gonna get rid of the Brace, the Leviathan, and I think just do that for sure, you know? I still want to say the best bet would be Gearhead from side or Judge. I guess I could go for a Scorpion, another Scorpion. 300 damage isn't bad, though. I mean, this is irrelevant. He's not going to hit, so it doesn't matter, right? Let's see. I mean, I did pull, to be fair, another Scorpion. Let's see what he does. Is this... Oh, yo, that killed me. Yo, I can't breathe. That killed me, bro. Yo, what's his accuracy? Oh, hell no, my boy. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yo, I'm sorry. That was a dry ass laugh. What the hell? Why did my laugh become like this? Oh my god. Yo, I need a minute. I need a minute, bro. That's crazy. That's actually crazy. I can't believe that. Oh my god, I'm spilling water. I'm spilling water all over the place. This is, hey, drop a Twitch Prime for that if you're on YouTube. Oh my god. Oh lord. Spilling all over the place. I can't even laugh properly anymore. Yo, what's good, Jarek? Welcome, bruh. No, that was, I'm glad he lost. I feel his pain for having to play against balances. I mean, it felt like he was jading. To be fair, he didn't gnomes. So, I don't know if he just, like, was getting started or whatever. You know, man? It's been a while since by the way, if it was a snowman, I would have Scorpioned again. So, he wasn't gonna win. It didn't really matter if he did it or not, you know? But yeah, he was jading. I mean, based on that game, very hard to tell what his plan was. I need this to be a video how to beat Jades. Yeah, dude, I was ready. I didn't discard a single heal counter, bro. You got it. I mean, if you're gonna pack them, right? So why not? What's a good second school for death? Probably fire. That Pyre Dragon fusion's nuts, you know? 3k on the Triton. I didn't think it was gonna be a bad hit. I was worried about the follow-up. Because what if he had just rebirthed and I didn't pull a follow-up, right? Which I technically didn't pull a Gearhead. So would that not have been the only, like, you know, viable move? Probably, right? So, you know. Oh my god, I didn't even have the overlay on. But you know what? I'm not going to do 3 balance games in a row. I'm not that guy. I already had that toxicity just now, bro. Nah, that was funny as hell. Bro, I love when people rage quit when they're playing like that. It's actually, it brings me so much life. Why'd I stop playing other games on Twitch? Honestly, I just needed to pay rent. And low-key, a lot of my revenue these days comes from ad revenue, and I just have more viewers playing Wiz. I'm just keeping it so real with y'all. I hope y'all appreciate the honesty. That's literally all it is. It's not that... It's not that I wasn't making a little bit of guap on the side doing that. But I feel like if I only do things because I love them and not because they make financial sense, and then I mess all of this up, I have no one to blame but me, you know, man? So that's kind of like the angle, you know, that I approached it by, you know, man? We're gonna get a Raid Shadow Legends stream. That's tomorrow. That's tomorrow on Twitch. A Twitch exclusive. An exclusive. Where's D-Smiths? I don't know, man. I think he's salty about LeBron James's performance. That's what I think. And you know what? Good. Because that man's always glazing him. And now look at him, bro. Now he's not even in the chat. So you know what? Good. My man said jading is like gearing up to heal spam. Yeah, it just means, I mean, I don't know if y'all noticed, he had 165 damage. So I don't know what that is, other than just a setup meant to jade. But that was very funny. It was a valiant effort. It's just, I think they ran into the wrong dude. I think I've been targeted by more jades than anybody else in the game. And I'm not even trying to flex like that. Like, genuinely, I'm not even trying to. Like, what else do you expect after a certain point, right? So... if he's not going to pack Storm Shields, he's throwing. You think it's a Storm Shield thing? I don't know. Your deck was made for that match. It's not like it was made. I just pulled a lot. It's 4 Tritons and 4 Gearheads. I also have 3 Rainbow Serpents. But the Rainbow Serpents is mainly for fire. So it's like kind of nice. There's like that double matchup synergy. And Barry on a Storm. Just auto wins. So yeah. I think Rainbow Serpent you're going to have, right? Yeah, once I threw those out, it was wraps. Because the damage output that we had... it was on another level, dude. Yeah, that made me happy. Storm Shields or not, he wasn't winning. If he Storm Shielded a lot, like Volcanic, I could have gotten pips for Power Novaing, too. And imagine if I broke 1 shield and then he kept shielding, he would start racking up shields, right? So, yeah, balance has an answer to, like, literally everything. So that's the thing. I love balance without scale so much, bro. I mean, I know I'm, like, still using a lot of school pips, but I know y'all don't miss the green pip, blue pip, green pip, blue pip head at, like, I'm so tired of it, bro. Oh, I miss when Katie Rose was spamming Q. I'm pretty sure that's the same person that is my imposter on the balance, right? So actually, let me just say this. I don't miss them. I'll say that, bro. 1 month prepaid elixir for every character, or is it for one? I think it's for the whole account, surely, right? Otherwise, it's not worth it, my boy. Oh, that's not. Oh, for real? That's another imposter. Oh, interesting, interesting. Yeah, then I guess I don't know. Wild, bro. Oh, they have different stitches. I have 2 imposters? Is that what you're saying? Are they good? Why though? But why though? Like they can't like beat themselves? Like that, like is that like, I don't know, depressing or something? I'm confused. Some of them jade and exploit while doing it, bro. That's the wild part. Katie did it to be funny. I mean, were they like jading? Because I don't find that funny. I actually kind of hate that, like a little bit. Sauce's imposter is crazy, not surprised. I don't know, man. They were doing regular balance. Oh, respect, respect, respect. Were they using the pathogen bug out of curiosity? Oh, I heard myself. That was my Twitch stream. Shout out to the people on Twitch. We growing. We growing, my boy. I guess that's what they say. Some people are growers, not showers. I feel like, you know, we growing out here. Bro thinks he owns the rights to his own name. I didn't say I own the rights. I didn't say anything like that. Please, don't get it twisted. I just don't want them to exploit and people think it's me. That's all I want, bro. I totally get it. They can do what they want to do with their lives. I'm not even gonna say anything about it, my boy. Honestly. So like, you know, let it be known, man. Let it be known, because otherwise y'all are gonna like act like I'm saying something I'm not, bro. Star Wars month. Oh yeah, May. Cause May the 4th. I'm making a chase Earthsmith. I'll be gnome cycling. Oh look, he's here. Oh my god, bro. SMH. What the hell is that? Came to lick your ass? Why are you in my chat talking about licking my ass, bro? That's nasty as hell. I don't know about that, bro. I don't know about that. You gotta like figure that out. Figure that out, bro. And don't put me through it, you know? My man said, oh, let you know. Oh, okay. I thought you were saying you were trying to lick my ass. Which, I mean, I didn't consent to that, bro. So, please. You don't get to just lick me. Thank you, honestly. How do you get lick from LYK? I don't know, by spelling it? By sounding it out? I don't know how you spell things. It's not my fault. Man, honestly. Sometimes I think I'm the only one who gets it, you know? Crazy, bro. Where the hell did you get that? He's in the Twitch chat. He said, let you know ain't nothing about licking. Oh, never mind. That's the other comment. My cat's watching. Cats also love licking. You know, when I was cat sitting, the cat that I was cat sitting, she did lick me a lot. In places where, like, my toe and stuff, like, it was kind of weird, you know? Not anything crazy, obviously, but, you know. Yeah, cats are crazy, bro. Also, did y'all know that cats' tongues are, like, crazy rough? Or I guess they can be? Because it kind of didn't feel good. Is that a thing? It felt like razor blades on that ass, bro. Like, I didn't know cats were built like that. They have barbed wire. They have little sickles. Like what, like a scythe? What are you talking about? Big cats are like that too? Yeah, bro, it was crazy. I was like getting hurt. And it's just like a domesticated ass cat just licking my toe. But my toe hurts by the end. How does that work, man? I feel like that's a scam. That's gotta be, you know? That's crazy to me. Are you winning? Yeah, I'm 5-0 right now. I'm not even gonna lie to you. 2 hours of straight W's. What can I say? And a Jade just got, you know, Jade down, you know, man? Crazy. What's your order from Taco Bell? Hey, listen, man. I don't know how to answer that because I feel like I got so many answers. I like the Cantina Crispy Chicken Taco menu. I like the spicy one. I like the Nachos Bel Grandes. I like the quesadillas. I like the meal for 2 deal. Really, a lot. I love the Cinnabon Delights. If we're talking about breakfast Crunch Wraps, they do be hitting. What else? The cheesy Fiesta potatoes. The nacho fries. How did I forget about the nacho fries? What else? What else do I get? I could eat any of that. All of it, honestly. Give me all of it, bro. When are you gonna hit 14K subs on Twitch? Subs? My boy, we're at a humble 570. If 2 people Twitch Prime sub. Do y'all have an Amazon Prime sub? Subscribe for free right now. 560 on Twitch with 80K on YouTube. Are you good? I can't believe I'm being called out like this, bro. Taco Bell's probably the worst fast food chain. That's such a lie. How dare you? Take it back. How dare you? What are you talking about, bro? It's relatively one of the healthiest ones. And you even have vegan options for my vegan people out there. I want to... I want to fight, bro. I want to fight people that have this opinion. I don't know. That's like, if that's like one of those brands, if they ever came to me and said, yo, like, we'll sponsor you, I will do it for free. I will do, like, if they give me food, I just got to sponsor them. GG's. You saw that video, a health inspector said Taco Bell's the cleanest out of all fast foods? 1 billion, bro. Y'all just don't eat, like, vegetables and whatnot. Y'all just want, like, fried-ass food. Like, you know, it's like, you don't, like, yeah, it's some vegetables in there. You know? Beans and whatnot. All good. You know, man? That's not so bad for you. That being said, I don't eat the beef from Taco Bell. That's, like, a big disclaimer. But you don't need to. You don't need to be a beef eater. You know, man? That's a thing. So that's I don't eat beef, so... That's the only... I will point that out. So, you know, if you're... Why get vegetables at fast food? No. I'm not saying you do it for the vegetables, but, like, you know, they're not going to kill you. You know, man, it's not going to hurt. Like, that's what I'm saying, bro. Crazy. I got some people genuinely going crazy about Taco Bell, bro. Yo, I almost didn't put on my Clockwork Courser, but I did, chat, but I did. A myth. Oh, my God. Okay, wait. So, are they mid-storm or mid-fire? If they're mid-fire, we go the dot route. If they're mid-storm, we go the trap route. It's actually a fun matchup on this side of things. They only have one thing they can do. Get rid of that. Do that. I mean, right now, I'd say a Steel Pip is a little beautiful. Because you could always enfeeble out of it, right? I think that is what I gotta do. Get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that. Get a Fire Pip, because why not? They can't Sunblade easily if you Steel Pip, so it is real good. Now, are they mid-fire? I see a Fire Pip, but I'm going to need to see their next few pips, because that could just be for Drop Bear, right? But I do have everything that I could possibly want. Nice, nice. That's really good. Their best move is to TC Blade, because Sunblade is bad, right? So let's see what they do. Is that what I think it is? Ooh. Are they gonna get a Storm Pip? I mean, chat, am I dumb or do I not just go for the goddamn... Am I stupid? Why would I not just take this? All I have to do is a free into a Scion and I win. I don't need to buff this. Right? They're not gonna... They have no pips, so what are they gonna do? Right? Like, that's just... And I can Scion if I really need to. How much is that doing, though? Can I be honest? The fact that that's doing over 4K value is so crazy. And I got the perfect move. Perfect few moves, actually. Okay. Like, that's just a way to buff it, if you think about it. Although, that prevents you from doing that so quickums. So, you know. You might want to do that if they weakness. You have that. That's unironically doing, like... so much for no reason. What are they doing? yo, come on, man. What are we doing here? I understand. It's like, listen, I go through it too. But what are we doing, bro? What are we like? Oh my God. This is a funny ass day in the arena, man. I'll say that. I'll be honest. It's not a winnable matchup. Sauce boosting. No, they already lost. They already lost because they don't have the pips to remove that. All I have to do is Dark Surge or Free. Maybe throw in a bubble in the middle of that. Some trap auras, you know. I've been getting fires all day. I'm done playing that. No, you good, bro. Respect. But also, like, I feel you gave up so early. You just got to Blade up and Jhin in that matchup. That's the only way you can win. And honestly, Steel Pip, low-key, kind of devious because it prevents you from Sunblading properly, right? Paid PvPer? No, I think, I understand why they left, but also... That's just crazy. I don't know, man. You muted, so I was like already dead. Maybe not necessarily because it wasn't buffed, but I mean maybe. I don't know. I'd normally just lose that matchup, so I'm yapping a lot. I'm yapping so much for someone that just does not have an argument. So let me not, bro. I respect your decision, my boy. You know, Storm could beat Fire. I haven't really gotten any fires. It's kind of weird. How many crowns did he get? I don't know, man. I'd say consider getting the community to mass report the certain person dedicated harassing you. The lengths they've gone 100% violates TOS. I'll say this. I'm not really going to tell y'all how to live your life. If you find something to be of a harassing nature, which I totally agree is a thing, feel free to report. Especially when it, you know, especially when you can find the TOS. I'm not telling people to mass report as a matter of like common decency. That's the way I'm looking at things. I don't do that. But if you encounter stuff, and I promise you it exists, where people are harassing me, and you think you're right to report, I highly recommend doing it, because I think we have a lot more viewers that actually like see it for what it is than not. So that's the way I see it, man, you know. But you don't, you're not being a downer, bro. You good, man. Yeah, I got a lot of ups, bro. That's what it is, you know. But it's fine. Like, honestly, like, I think eventually you just have to ignore it, right? So, you know, that's one thing. And also, like, I'm just thinking, right, if I'm going through this, like, imagine bigger streamers. Like, they probably, like, they wouldn't be able to live if they thought about it all the time, right? Maybe this is just a lesson in how to live, you know? I could take it as a compliment, you know? I'm a real streamer, you know? That's what it is, you know? I mean, I'm barely, but, like, anyways, the match is over already. I unmuted a third round, and they fled. I think no, second round. Did I steel pip into an emote and they left? Is that all that? Wait, was that a 2-round game? Dude, that's so crazy. I think that's just, yeah, because they bladed bubble, I mooted, they left. And if they had double bladed, I would have just gotten rid of it and then gone for, you know, whatever else. So, yeah, it's just a hard one, man. It's a hard one. Awesome to boost. Yeah, I'm definitely, bro. Definitely. That Jade that tried to get me just now, I wanted to get that for sure, 100. Yeah, you keep cooking, y'all. Y'all are cooking something wild out here, you know? Good for y'all, man. Good for y'all. Hold on, I gotta, like, all my Wizards decks are every type of messed up, man. I never know what the hell my deck is even doing these days. Awful. My man said, maybe you got some Taco Bell. The number 2 came. Why were you not on your balance? Wait, what? Why not? You were on your balance? I would still... Can I be honest? If he had gnomes and then I had to shuffle and then I have to do it again, like, that could just end up being an endless game. It's always possible for someone to out-heal someone's counters if they just try hard enough. There's no end to that game, though, but, you know, so I would never sign up for that. Like, why would I? Why would I sign up for a potentially endless game, you know? Even if I'm on a school, they could deal with it. Especially if there's a chance they're watching or they're trying to be toxic. Like, that's just, hell no. Hell no, my boy. I don't even want to gnomes into debuffs. No, dude, I think he was just trying to heal forever. I think that snowman was for protection, not to get rid of the debuff. It's shields, right? And they're good shields. They changed a lot with balance. Yeah, honestly, this is like the first time in a while it's actually ironically been balanced. So that's a fun little time, you know, man. That's a good old time, man. That's a good old time, you know. I think if they were to like fix a moot, the game would be like phenomenal, you know. I'm just saying, bro. I was thinking about making a niche channel. Roughly how profitable is video creation? Oh, videos alone with 50k subs, you can't do that and live off of it. You could maybe stream added onto it and put in a lot of hours, but you can't live off of that. I'm telling you, right? It's like peanuts. But I guess it depends on the niche, right? Your CPM could be really high. So I've seen people that are my size not even stream and go crazy. So it is possible. I don't think it's realistic, but you know, I don't want to be like that guy. You know, I'm just, you know, you asked, so I'm telling you. Yeah, if I didn't stream, I mean, I guess if I didn't stream and I put all those hours into like a higher quality video, 20k views per video and daily uploads, but you're saying 50,000 subs though. So how would you get 20k views per video on daily uploads? Right, the more you upload, the more diluted those 50,000 subs will be in terms of what they vibe with, right? And you would have to keep hitting them out of the park. I mean, anything is possible, bro. I don't want to tell you not to be a YouTuber, you know? It's just, logistically, just doing it for profit at that stage probably won't work, you know? Go stream Fortnite, you'd be rich. I don't think you're right, man. I just don't think you're right. But hey, maybe, I don't know, maybe I'm selling myself short too, y'all. Maybe, you know? Yo, let's give my, by the way, Khalil, I hope you're having a good day, man. My man said cents per minute, CPM. Oh, CPM, I actually forgot what it stands for. It's every 1,000 views, how many dollars you make. It's like, that's basically the number. That's what it means. So like, if you're like a finance channel, I only know this example because it's like absurd, but you can make like $15 per 1,000 views, which is like crazy. I don't even know how that's possible, but it is. I think it's because people that are watching those videos are actively searching for ways to spend their money in a smart way, but also if you're in a position where you can spend money to like do things like invest and budget, you're probably also in a position where you have some disposable income to spend on an ad. I think that's the logic. I don't know. This is some nerdy ass nonsense. I heard Facebook ad rev is good. Oh, it's great. I feel like it's one of the better ones. That's why the whole Facebook Live thing even happened. I think that you get compensated even for not having as many. Their targeted ads are crazy, right? Like, they have the most data, I bet, if I had to guess. They have Instagram and Facebook. All the years it's been around. I bet they have, like, a goddamn database on everybody, bro. That's all it is, you know? I assume I do somehow get 20K views per vid. If you're daily uploading, getting 20K views per vid, and they're also getting views as time goes on, you could totally live off of that. Totally. It wouldn't be a glamorous life, but that's profitable. I'm just not sure. Like, here's the thing. Once you're settled, dude, 20K views per video every day, I think you would need to be looking at a channel with 200,000, 250,000 subs. And then the world's your oyster. You can do whatever. Honestly, once you get that big, you can do whatever. As long as you have an audience that wants to watch, you know. May you buy me all the world elixirs, please, and thank you. Why am I buying you? I'm not buying you world. What you doing, bro? Should I start posting AI videos? I mean, that's like, I guess, a great way to destroy all creative integrity. I guess, you know, man. I hate AI so much. I've decided this. The more I see it, I wish we could go back. I think it's gonna radically ruin, like, content creation. I think there's gonna be like VTubers that are AI based, and it's just gonna be a whole ass, oh, awful. I think that's gonna be awful. I think people are gonna like find a way to like automate like video intros, and it's all gonna be the same sloppy nonsense. Oh, I think we're maybe 3 years away from that. Bro, I hate that so much. It's just like, I think there's like, you want to have some creative integrity to what you do, right? But AI, you're not even the one making the content at that point, you know? I like how the grandparents believe AI most of the time. Oh yeah, no. That's the thing. I have my grandmother and I text each other sometimes. This is the thing, and she sends me memes, but she thinks they're real, but they're AI, and I'm like, what are we doing? Do you really? And I don't have the heart, you know, to like, you know, I don't want to be like, yo, this is like kind of fake, you know, man. But like, she's getting fooled. So I just, as long as she doesn't get scammed, I guess, you know, I guess that's what I care about. I don't want her to get scammed by like something like, you know, using AI. I don't know, man. Let's go. Thanks for answering my questions. Oh, you good, man. But also the big takeaway is, if everyone that had told me that I wouldn't be able to do this as a job were right, then I wouldn't be doing it. So you should, it's your decision to go crazy with it. Is this a fire? What is this? Let's see, bro. See what we can do. I'm on the life. It's been a while. I think it is a fire, if I had to guess. This is a great card. Luminuses can be good. Let's see what he does. Probably a wand, yeah. Okay. Galaxy Crowd with the raid? I appreciate it, man. Thank you. I appreciate it. You need to... Really? Okay. Whatever. That's kind of like a crazy start, but it is a fire, though, I think, right? I think do that. You know what? You are gonna get death pips. Ooh. Okay. I maybe get an ice pip first. That's for that, right? I think want it. Because why not? You know, man? Okay. I think if the Fire Wizard knows what they're doing, this is actually a pretty even matchup, bro. I don't know. Can I get a May cast? They never give me that. They never give it to me, man. I'm lying. They gave it to me today. Let's see. Okay. Not a big deal. Steel Pip or... Okay, no. I think I want to do that and start getting death pips, and I think I want a weakness. I don't want to brace until I have other things. I definitely don't want a hidden bubble yet, although I don't mind that bit. I really, really don't mind that bit. Should I be digging for King Art inside? I should, right? Isn't that like always something you need? Because what if they randomly send in a moot now for some damn reason? That's a catch of the day. I'm gonna get rid of it. Yeah, that's why that ice pip was there. I've noticed that there's like, I don't know if there's like a Google Doc or like what it is. They all catch of the day early. Normally they blade into it and I really miss that ice pip, but this time we're not as worried about that. And this way we're just basically running out that aura that they randomly got as a Maycast. I think just do that, and then you can maybe shield and get more depth pips. Now I can Scarecrow if they do it, while keeping most of my aggro, right? Could I do that? Is that not my best bet? Why not? I'm out healing them. They can't Triton. Sure. Do it. I think it's a better move than most. You don't pack Banshee. I feel like that's such a waste of pips. Am I dumb for that? Maybe. I think that's a great move. It just feels right to me. That way we're undoing the catch of the day while getting rid of the weakness. I think that's just, you know, you gotta throw these in there every now and then, right? But I don't want to do triple or quadruple heals or whatever, if I can help it. Let's get a life pet. That's a really good pull if they furnace, but I think a weakness is better. Are they gonna furnace? Really? Okay. So what do I have here? I'll shield. But if I shield and they get... No, I don't think you shield. I guess bubble, actually. Why would I shield if they get King Art? The only decent move was a weakness. I don't have a weakness. But I could do this. If they unmood, I'll just King Art later, I guess. Okay. Weakness? There we go. I think that was a little bit better. And they furnace anyway, so even better, y'all. So really, the best way to play this is to actually get another Death Pit. We want Dark Surge if we're gonna go the Scarecrow route. The best way to make it so that they don't get a good move right here is actually to weakness and then Trap Aura. It's always better to do that if you're trying to just reduce damage. And we're gaining pips now, so I think that part's good. Do I get an Ice Pip now? Just in case I randomly pulled that again? I mean, that could be good, but... Okay. You have a lot of ways to gain pips now with auras and stuff. What is that? I don't think that's a big deal, y'all. So should I just furnace? Should I get rid of their furnace? I'm kind of waiting to see when my other auras are gonna pop out. I think that was just a worse hit than if I'd aura'd. Because I didn't have a good hit. So I think that's fine. 3k though. Yikes. Actually, surprisingly good move. I think you can get rid of that. Definitely do this. I should be able to brace really, really soon. That'd be kind of weird for me not to be able to. If I could have played this differently, I would have weaknessed into a Trap Aura after they bladed so far. I don't know if that's going to matter, but it could. Okay. So... should I Luminous? I think a Luminous makes a lot of sense. Why not? They don't have any buffs. I have a triple buffed hit out of this. As long as I pull a Dark Surge, it's easy. I could also Brace and Sacred. That's always a good one, right? But I think that is your move right now. 1200, not bad. Okay. I think now we're catching up. We gotta stay on the aggro. Okay, at least we got another Brace. That's like a really good hit. But I don't think we're gonna get it. I really doubt it. What is this? What are they doing? Whoa, whoa, whoa. What is that? Is that a base hit? Okay, so hear me out. If it's a hit and trap, we do a Centaur to counter it. If it's a hit and dot, we dig for a King Art. If it's a base hit, we base hit back. So that's a dot. They just decided that they don't care about the triple buffed Life King Art. That is unbelievable to me. Oh my god. And they got niced as usual. Okay. 3 inside deck didn't pull one. Triple buffed hit that I just lost out on. But that's okay. I just like deck failed. I don't know why this keeps happening. They play so badly. This is going to be an instant click, right? There we go. Really? So I lost out on damage because of that? I don't know about that one. Yeah, I really lost out on quite a bit there. Okay. That's not happy. I'm not happy about that. Not to mention they could have a counter to that. Right? Dude, how does a game fall apart after 1 dot against an anti-dot school? This might be the first loss of the day, and it's to that. That would be so bad, though. I mean, are they gonna triple remove my heal with those Storm Pips? Because then they could Rain of Fire, but I could also just do another King Art, and it's totally fine. That would have been so much better if I'd just done it earlier, dude. I mean, it's a good move that we did, even though it was around late. If we pull, Well, let's see. That's what I wanted, yeah. Okay. It's not the end of the world. The Dark Surge was very needed. I'm just gonna erase everything he's done if he doesn't heal counter. What? So he's not even gonna heal counter? He just sent a random ass dot? Okay. I mean, obviously I'm gonna do that then. I mean, that is a ridiculous heal. Wait, he literally just played complete he don't got it? Not even a heal counter in hand when he did it? Oh, now if he does a King Art, I'm yoinking. I don't need 2 of these. So it actually got worse for him. Now if he King Arts, it's actually bad. So his only real move is to double remove with Triton. And that's actually too good of a heal. Okay. So right here, I think we do have the Dark Surge. And get a life pip for Sacred. I mean, I don't think it matters if we trade a hit when he has a Trap Aura, but I have a bubble. I'm just ahead off of that, right? So I never really needed to, like, go for the brace. I just did it to, like, cycle the hand better. Ooh, Lord of Jungle? What is that? Yeah, that's gonna go. That's gonna go. So not only did he really mess up, if you ask me, on the timing of this, but I'm also getting value. I mean, he did undo all 3 of the heals, to be fair. Right, but I did keep the Skeletal Pirate for a reason. For this specific move, so I think that was good, right? Okay, so I think we're just gonna, like, really clear up the hand. He's not gonna out-heal us. We still have a very easy Sacred Charge at some point here, with a bubble and all that. I could also just Dark Surge and get more Death Pips. I can't let him do that again, though. You know? Yeah, I think that was fine. Yeah, I think he could have done a King Art first round and it might have worked, but... Nice, okay. Wow. Am I doing it? I think you have to Dark Surge. Ooh, but he's gonna King Art. Actually, you know what? Screw it. I'm just gonna replace my life pet. Gonna dig for another life King Art now. Maybe get Depth Peps. I think that's your move. You're gonna hit an aura into a Dark Surge. Worst case scenario, he does a dot. But he can't do anything out of it, right? Unless I messed up, I don't know. And this buffs the Storm King Art. This buffs the Life King Art, right? It's an outgoing aura, so... I think that's a good move. Should have done... I think a Brace was obviously better. But it's just damage while I'm getting rid of a Trap Aura. I think he Rain of Fires here, by the way. I think that's all this is going to be. And then I'm going to King Art. Right? Okay. So let's actually get rid of Bubble and everything, just Dark Surge. So I kind of knew this would happen, but I don't really see it working that well. I could be wrong. You would have to once again deal with my heal, right? And this time I'll have a lot of damage. I could also Toiret out of a King Art. I haven't pulled a Toiret yet, but that's the other option. He has no real answer to any of that, if you ask me. Okay, get rid of that. Get rid of that. I think get rid of that and get rid of that. I guess it's good that we're drawing like this if we're just not going to pull the cards we pack. It's better to draw fully, right? Even though it prevents us from pulling main deck stuff. I do have dot counters in main deck, but what are you going to do? Yeah, I mean, let's try. After we Dark Surge, let's try to King Art again. I should have 2 more inside deck still. Should that not win us the game if we do a King Art here? There we go. Okay. I feel like it should just win us the game, y'all. It's another triple clear. And he didn't even shield this time, so it's actually a buffed hit. Yeah. He's trying to Scion, I think. Is that really what he's trying to do? That's nuts. I mean, yeah. I'm not going to think about it. I'm just going to do it. He has to heal counter, otherwise this is way too good. And the damage is too good. That's the other bit, right? Wow. So even against life, but you know what? We're doing something good here. Do I just pull for another King Art? Why not? I just don't think he can keep up if we keep doing this. Bop! That's the damage we wanted earlier. Yeah, we missed out on a lot, bro. And the 1100 healing per, it's whatever. I mean, you know, gets us out of kill range, if you ask me. Now, you might want to go for, let's see what he does. Blade again. Not even. Okay. I think the best move, because you can't Dark Surge right now, is probably to weakness, right? Just debuff his next hit while I'm healing and all that. That's going to be good against a Dot or a Storm King art, so I kind of love it. And then we'll see. Then the game is really going to happen. Am I going to shuffle this game? No shot, right? Ooh, that's a good shield break. It's not bad. He only has 3,000 health. I feel like I shouldn't play for... Is he really doing it again? Yo, this game is crazy. I'm not gonna lie to you. This game, I mean... Maybe this is worth it. I really doubt it, right? What is happening? I mean, I don't know, chat. I'm losing HP by a lot. It's... Even if he had all that 1200, though, I should win, though. You know what, chat? I think do that. I think do that. I think Dark Surge and play on the aggro. If he keeps doing this weird-ass combo, I might actually end up dying somehow. I bet he Dark Surges, but then what, right? You just go for, ideally, a Scarecrow into a bunch of hits. I think that's all you gotta do. Wanted is fine. Red is totally fine. Yeah, do I go for a Wanted and get a life pet? I don't really see how you could do anything other than an Ifrit. That's a really solid move. Yeah, I mean, I want to say nothing should be able to kill me. If he Ifrits, I will Ret both dots off of me. And I will heal over it. I will heal over it, bro. Because I'm not trying to have this happen. I'm not trying to have it happen, right? Is he gonna Rain of Fire now? I need another King Art. Because otherwise I won't be able to keep up with it. My boy, don't do it, Dylan. Dylan, don't do it. Dylan, I can't tell you what's gonna happen if you do this right now. Dylan, my boy, for your own sake. Oh my god, he's doing the most. Wait, so he has 3 heals? That's what, 6 dots? Oh my god. He doesn't know what's good for him. He's just hard sending everything. Guys, I might have to Red into the Red at this rate. I'm not gonna lie. Does he Dark Surge out of that as well? Can he do that? I mean, he did get a really good thing here. Where's your Spiny? Haven't pulled it. This is the goofiest thing I've ever seen on my life, Wizard. No, you can't Dark Surge for quite a bit. Okay. I am gonna do this. Simply because it clears more things. We're really doing this, huh, man? Should I remove everything on me? I could have Red it into a King Art so he just didn't have anything, but I don't know. You think this is how you do this, huh? Dude, I'm about to die, though, but I'm getting heals now. Oh, my God, there's a lot on me. Okay, well, one of them's gone. Oh, so I only have 3 dots left. Wow. Well, okay, so we're healing now. This is going to do another 2,000. Do I not just kill with Centaur? I can't believe what's happening right now. Yeah, dude, I needed Life King Art to remove everything and also heal. If I have to Red, I will, but I'd rather not, chat. I mean, we'll see. Does he shield? Yeah, he left me no choice. I'm gonna have to Red and get the full ass healing and then break the shield and then play for the kill shot. Because he decided to be a little nerd. Am I out? Oh, I need a Wanted kind of bad, huh? Ooh, okay. Well, that's my only option. I'm not gonna Goat Monk here. Unless that was better. I mean, no. I think I'd rather Goat Monk much later. I need Brace and Aura if I'm not gonna pull a Wanted. But yeah, that is what you have to do. It's a bunch of dots, right? He can't remove these in time, so I think that's the only thing we can do. Alright, so that should put us all the way back up, if I'm not wrong, right? 2,800 there. 900 there. Yeah. Can I get a want hit? Oh, brace is all I got, huh? Okay. Does a luminescent into anything do it is a question. I don't think it does. This man's about to immolate. Oh no, it's a wand. Okay. I mean, but the amount of healing that I have every round is so crazy now that I just don't think he can win, right? Unless there's something I'm missing. I'll brace. How is this so close? I mean, it's not though, right? Surely? This hoe. Oh my god. Yeah, that's the only damage he has on me. I feel like every round we're getting thousands. So we're just gonna be back to like, I don't know, enough, right? Oh, thank you. I needed that. Is that a blade? Or is that a bubble? Oh, finally he figured out what a bubble is. I'm gonna want it though. Fire should run outgoing? No, this is crazy. I honestly did not expect this type of game. So you know what? Good for him, bro. Good for him. Want it, right? We're focused on damage right now. I really need a Toilet and Life King art to deal with this. But the healing is kind of good now, bro. Yeah, you shouldn't be dotting a life. You can't just brute force it. If someone has it, then yeah, you'll always lose, right? Yeah, we'll do this, and then maybe we could, like, I don't know, hit and bubble. Is he unironically gonna go for another Storm King art? Oh, I have another want it. That's fine. Yeah, we're gonna Sacred Charge here. I'm just not gonna give him any buffs. Should I brace first? No, I think this into a wand should do it. And even if it doesn't, it's still way too good of a move for me not to do. I just like, why would I not do that, you know? I have 9,000 healing still. I have 9,000 health still, right? I just don't want him to have a buffed ass hit. Bop! Okay. I need to kill him before he does it and freed into a Dark Surge. Into something. But that's a lot of rounds. He can't last that long. He'll die, right? And I also have a Shield Breaker, which is really good. That's gotta be like, what, 1,500? A wanted kills if he goes for anything here. And the Trap Aura is gone, so yeah. Wow! This did not feel easy at all. Nah, bruh, what you doing? What are you doing? That host tried something else. It's over. Awarida! Awarida! Right? Yeah, no, definitely. Can't be pulling out the anime talk if I don't win, you know? God damn. Chad, how low did I get, though? I mean, 9,000, it feel kind of good, you know, man? It feel kind of good. 1,700? Oh, yeah, and getting rid of an aura. That move is so good. I think anyone sleeping on Sacred is... I don't know, man. I don't know why you would. I just don't know why you would. Wow. I don't think we've had a game like that in so long. I think every time I've gone against a fire playing like this, I just lose. But yeah, you could do it on a life at least, right? So they really should not be doing that against a life. I think that's a lesson to be learned. It's like the best anti-dot school if they're actually using their own spells, right? Other schools can't use life, but you know. Wow, I needed to use... So 3 King Arts is the magic number, I think. I think you deadass need 3. Because these hoes are out here doing all that, bro. What's good, Daniel? Welcome to the stream. And we got a lot of people here. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Turn on noties. Support the dream. If you have Amazon Prime, you can also sub for free. Even if you're on YouTube, you can go to my Twitch to do it. Thank you to everyone who's watching, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, games like that. I see. I see why the excitement's there, man. How did that one dude brute force dots again? So I didn't have Life King art. I only had Spiny and Toilet, and it wasn't enough. So you actually do need Life King art in this meta. If they decide to look at a life and just like, you know, go crazy with it, you know? That's crazy, bro. Why so many centaurs? I have trap and regular centaurs, you know, dude? Why does everyone hate on you so hard on YouTube? Oh, because they're insecure and they can't critically think. That's probably why, if I had to guess. I mean, you asked me, so let me talk some wet, you know? Yeah, bro, if you come to the streams, I think you know what the type of person I am. I don't know why people have to act like that. And honestly, I'm just gonna say this. People call me out for a whole lot of things, and they just do the same thing, but worse, all the time. And I'm very tired of that. As a person of color in America, I'm used to doing more for getting less. I'm used to it. But I never thought it would follow me on to Wiz. I never thought, man. Crazy. All these hypocrites. Wild, bro. Yeah, so like, Bread, I lost to a cosplayer. I haven't gotten against another cosplayer, you know, man? I don't know. My man said, I watch the YouTube videos. They're so good, and all these other streamers just calling you out. It's crazy, bro. Pulling the race card nefarious. I'm just curious how many of these people don't have racially motivated reasons for lying about me, because I don't know. Like, what are you doing, bro? I am curious. I am curious. Because why lie? Why lie? I haven't played in many years. Why did Cat ban shadow hits? I think they're still, you know, doing something about it. Now, I don't believe it's race. I don't think it's racial, y'all. But I do question. I think some of them are. I'll say that, actually. You know what? Let me not. I'll double down. I think some of it is. There you go, man. Because I feel like it just feels like, you know, it's easier to, like, you know, make someone, you know, look like that. And you need to pull out all these reasons. Like, you know, you're going to find all the reasons, you know. You played that good. Yo, thank you, man. No, I feel proud of that. I've lost to that so many times. So many times, bro. Crazy. About to pull an all-nighter for finals. Oh, no. Dude, I almost pulled an all-nighter last night. I drank milk before going to bed, and my stomach could not do it. Bro, I'm, like, fully lactose intolerant now. Like, fully. I'm not even joking. I deadass think it's like, it's over, bro. You think people hate because you're better? Oh, no. I'm not saying that I'm better. I'm saying that they're insecure about the fact that they don't have content. They have to attack people better than them from their perspective. I think I'm just a regular average dude. You know, man? That's the truth. And I also think that it's for the clout. Because, I mean, you know, sauce hate sells. You know, man? Anyways, it's no joke. That's what I'm saying, bro. Thought you were saying you drank and got hungover. No, I drank some milk, bro. They using it for content. I'm glad you see it, second win. By the way, at no point will I say that I'm perfect. I mean, on a day like this, it's kind of easy, right? I'm, what, 6-0? I'm just winning. Obviously, I'm going to be in a good mood. And I have not gotten sniped in a few days. So, you know, it's not present in my mind. I'll say all that, you know, but still. The ego right now? No, it's not an ego thing. I feel like, why have double standards for people unless there's an irrational reason for it? So I do question it. I do question it a lot. Anyways, that's all I gotta say on this. 8 billion people in the world, impossible not have one person dislike you. That is true. That's also true. It is inevitable. Didn't you used to have a Fortnite creator code? No, bro. I messed that up a long time ago accidentally, so I don't have it. It's actually really tragic, you know, unfortunately. Oh, my ego feeling good because the wins. I mean, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like, you know. It does feel good to get dot spammed by a fire and not just immediately die to the dot spam, you know. I did also deck fail that game, but I think I'm getting better at when to draw for that specifically, you know, dude? I don't know. When you play a game for 10 years, you can know someone's sniping. Yeah, you can definitely suspect it and just make it known. I feel like there's nothing wrong with that. I think that's the problem. It's like a weird double standard. I've seen people with, like, literally 10% of my viewers get sniped. And, like, it's obvious. So, like, you know. Think about that 10 times worse. But no one wants to make that argument, right? So, you know. I was trying to skip to the next game. Forgot you were live. Oh, you good, Annex? You good? Don't worry about it. I do that, too. The YouTube streams. The playback, bro. It's so elite, but also so misleading sometimes. I don't know, man. What happened with Fortnite? I just stopped streaming it, y'all. It wasn't, like, anything crazy. I will say this. Some of their updates were a little bit whack. I'll say that, bro. A little bit too whack, in my opinion. PP community hella toxic. I do wish that people held those that are actively seeking drama, especially when they aim it towards people that are, you know, not as toxic as them. I wish those type of people would be held accountable. Because I get it's not a competition, but if you're going to call someone out, don't throw... All I'm saying is, don't throw stones from a castle built from glass. That's all I'm saying, man. I stopped using Toilette, just buffing and hitting, because you're right, the heals just don't catch up. Bro, Toilette's not a good dot counter even on a life. It's good if they double dot, that's about it. Or if you're going to chain it with something, you know, man? That's all it is, you know? It's weird, I learned that the hard way. And Spiny is good, but you don't get the damage up front anymore. So Spiny used to be good, but, you know, unfortunately, it's just not worth it anymore, you know? I can't believe Spiny fell. I'm only using Spiny if I think the opponent's weak against dots. And I can time the trap aura, which, it's possible. I have Spinies in my deck. I don't know. Yeah, but King Art is way better. Fire name, Vigo Ash. Is that your name? What is Vigo? What does that mean? Oh, that was so good. I'm sorry. Is Myth fun to play right now? It can be. I'm going to be honest. When I have gas and I burp, oh my God. I'd be burping when I don't even have gas, but you know. Spiny into Raging Bull. It doesn't work, Potato Monkey. It doesn't work. It doesn't do the boost. Unless they did something about that in a recent hotfix. Imagine a world detonates work. It's never been a thing. There's never been an update where all the detonates that are currently in the game work the way they're intended. I don't think any detonate that's supposed to increase damage has worked, other than Troll when it worked on non-bomb dots, as in not MIT. Or I guess what life has become now, you know? It's crazy, bro. I have a question. What you got a question about? What you questioning, my boy? Hey, listen, I'm an open book, you feel me? While we waiting in queue, at least I'm an open book, you know? So many good games today, dude. I feel like I gotta upload that, right? That last game? That was a triple Life King Art game, but he was also Storm King Arting, so there's like a real I'm surprised at how much back and forth there even is. Even when there's all the shenanigans. Like, it's so much shenanigans, bro. So much. But I don't know, I actually kind of like the Storm King Art stuff. Now that I'm like, it's growing on me. There's like a little, there's something there, bro. I thought it was so corny at first. I guess it's really fun when you're on a school that has both you and the dual school can deal with hots and dots. If not, then it's just real tragic. Real tragic if you can't deal with both. So, you know. I like the depth of them. What is that, a universal blade? It's kind of crazy. I'm not going to lie to you, man. But I do appreciate all the kind words, man. I don't think when there are hate waves or waves of hate, whatever you want to call it, when those things exist, I wouldn't be able to do it without the people that are at least being skeptical, healthily, you know, man, and coming through and seeing me for who I am. So I appreciate y'all, man. It means the world. I appreciate y'all. Thank you as well for all the subs today. Thank you so much to Martha for the top dono of 5 gifted subs. If y'all want to support, the dono link is below both of the streams in the description on YouTube, below the Twitch stream. And if you have Amazon Prime, you can sub for free with Twitch Prime. It's great, my boy. Where's school? Oh, yeah, it's ass. I was going to say, I thought you were cooking with like a dual school strat with it. You could use it if you're trying to go for a rain of fire and they weakness you and you red it on a death and you're trying to do a fire hit. That's a lot of situations to line up all at once. I've thought about that. A little fire spell with universal blades from Death Divum, you know? It crossed my mind a little bit. I don't think it's worth it, you know? Vibes are immaculate. These days they are. I mean, I think it's partly me. I've tried to be better about it, you know? You know, I'm trying to, like, you know, not just, like, you know, lose my mind. Especially when the standards are so different and high for some people, for some reason, you know? What can I say? My man said, you got an interesting strat at 60. Akinira, thank you for the Twitch. How you doing, homie? Thank you for the 13 months. Hey, I'm doing great. I'm doing great. I'm having a great stream today. We're having a great stream today. Thank you so much for the Twitch. Wait, hold up. I knew it. 569 subs. 69 pog. I keep it secret. No, you know what? Don't give it away if you're, like, gonna, like, spam Q with it, because people will set for it. Y'all remember the one time I did the Burning Rampage strat all those years ago, and people started recognizing my character, and they started shifting from second? Do y'all remember that? That might have been the most tragic. I think that was my first loss. I was on, like, a 15 win streak while I was, like, you know, and that was back when it was, like, a flat. I think that might have been still my biggest win streak to this day. 15 wins back when the Rampager was a thing. Which back then, that was impressive. I'm sorry. That, like, very impressive, bro. You know, that, if you know, you know. Like, if you just played, like, recently, then you won't even know what I'm talking about, you know, man? Why is this plugged in? I don't need no plugs. I feel like a goddamn cyborg. I'll be honest, sometimes I feel connected to my computer, bro. I wake up, put on my headset, plug myself in, and even when it's unplugged, it's still wireless, you know? It's like a cyborg, you know? It's crazy. Is there ever a world where you use a mastery amulet? We went against someone using a mastery today, but they didn't seem to do well. What's the easiest school to get into PvP with? A lot of people say fire, because you could just dot like the previous dude did. He threw in some extra sauce, though. I respect it a lot. But I don't really think it's, you know, it's not really, it's just not, I think the skill ceiling isn't that crazy. Oh, we got another match. I got another fire. Okay, can he not dot spam? Because I kind of want a different type of game. I mean, I guess if he dot spams, GG's. Because, bro, the last game did not go that well. If he does, like, the blade and trap stuff, then we really got to be on top of it. So let's get an ice pit. Okay. This is just, like, they see a life and they leave. What's the point of making a deck if you just auto-flee against... Dude, so that dude was just going to dot. He was just going to dot, and because I'm on a life, he didn't want to play. So make a better deck then. Am I dumb? Is that not what if you're running Storm? Oh my god, man. That's actually cringe. I'm sorry, but that's actually cringe. I think they would rather spam Q 2 more times and just spam dots and go against the life. I think that's literally what's happening. That is 3 fleas today, dude. Oh no, the boosting allegations. No! Fires, do you think fires are the only thing in Q? Are they dead ass though? They're just not gonna like, they're not gonna even fight a life? So, what's going on? Why are you in Q? I would never queue to auto flee against a school unless I know their strat and I know like their set. Like I would have to know a bunch, like, you know, I don't know. And even like, I'm not setting for any school in particular with my deck. They conceded, they instantly left because they didn't want to get, I guess, dot countered like the previous dude. I don't know. That's so crazy to me. Genuinely, that blows my mind that that's a thing. Like, that should not be a thing, dude. Whatever. Genghis Khan. Let's get Tim's, by the way. Welcome to, what does Genghis Khan mean? Didn't that dude, like, impregnate many people? No. He gave birth to many. What is the word? His progeny gigantic. That's all I gotta say on that. Yo, what's good, Valiant? Welcome to the stream, man. I don't know what I was trying to say right there. You guys know. If you know the lore, you know what I meant to say. You know? Gonna need an exterminator with how many fleas there are? Huh? He has hundreds and hundreds of children? Well, he had. Wait, how does that work? So, he had so many children, and they had so many children that just everybody... So, but what about all the other humans? So, like, what about them? Like, did he just have so many children that it was significant? I just don't get it. And what about, like, you know, the Black Plague and this and, like, that didn't wipe out anybody? Or was it so much that he didn't even, like, it was, like, impervious to the effects of, like natural selection? Well, how does that work, bro? Who are we talking about? I'm talking about Genghis Khan. Apparently, he had a lot of children. Obviously not in a way that anyone should be celebrating, for context. Real history lesson there. I'm not calling him a good person for that at all. I'm just curious how his lineage could, you know, go all down. Like, you know, apparently, yeah, it's like 40% of... I don't think it's 40% of Asians. I think it's 40% of Chinese people? Maybe? I don't know, actually. I couldn't tell you. Someone needs to look this out, bro. He ruled over so much of the world. Mongolians? Yeah. So is it... Oh, so it's just 40% of Mongolians are related to him. Oh, that's just one country, though, huh? That's kind of crazy for a country that many centuries after, though, dude. Wild, honestly. I don't really get it. Would that also not... Like, did he have a dynasty? Like... All I've learned from watching Game of Thrones is the more children you have, the more they fight for the throne themselves. So I don't know, man. I feel like you got to be careful also. Not that he seemed to care, so you know. I just don't get I don't get why they did all that. It's kind of weird. I could be wrong though. I mean, I'm just yapping. I don't really know the answers, y'all. Bro, ever since I started like figuring out that I can't queue from area 2, I've been getting instant matches, bro. All right, I'll take an ice. I think this is maybe winnable for the ice, but probably more winnable for us. I wanted another game on the life at least, but yeah, you got a wings. You got a wings in this matchup. And Goat Monk, maybe. Are you gonna... I mean, yeah, this is just a good hand, right? Okay. Let's see. I think Brace. I don't know. Let's get it, my boy. Gotta do it to him, right? Guys, is this dude a weirdo, or am I just completely... what is the word? Am I haunted by the name Tyler? That's a real question. What is this? Okay. I could immediately heal before he 3-folds. Does he get a depth pet? That is literally the best move. But if he doesn't get a depth pet, then I won't. Because he's not going to clear it, right? I can hit and bubble and then do it for damage. But if he gets a depth pep, I'll do it. Yeah, I'll do it. Air boy! Goat monking already. Goat monking already, my boy. Yeah, why not? I noticed a guild name. I don't understand because... And let me not, bro. There's just no point. There's just no point digging deep, is there? What happened to all your legend viewers? Oh, legend wizards? I have them. Guys, this is gonna be a long, drawn-out game, man. Although, I think the key is just to go for the aggro. Like, if they 3-fold, just go for the aggro. Okay. Weakness? That's fine. I had too many life pips anyways. So what, we're gonna maybe go for Death Pips, Brace, for whatever it's worth, you know? I don't know. I kind of hope they don't thieving again. What does threefold mean? That's a triple infection. It's called threefold fever. So that Death Pip just means that he's probably gonna go that route. So now we can start trap auring, because he just braced, right? And the good news is he can turn harmful auras into traps, but we could turn them right back in to blades and go back and forth. And I do carry more centaurs than I normally would. It might matter in this matchup, right? But I think if I'm seeing a lot of death and ice pips, I kind of already know where we need to go with this, right? Should I bother with a threefold? Probably not. I don't think there's any point. So that, what I discarded was a threefold, by the way. Yeah, I don't know if that heal was anything, chat. I just healed off his thieving. But I wasted 2/3 of it, so, you know, maybe that was literally unnecessary. Do I want that? I mean, he's an ice, so why not, right? Let's see. What is this move? Oh, wow, he is playing He Don't Got It with the centaur. That is actually unbelievable, but okay. So I was gonna, this is a centaur thing I was talking about earlier, but that is actually hard for me to believe that he thinks that's a good move. Because there's so many things I could respond with there. But it's fine. I think our best bet is then to dig for centaur. But we are gonna shield while we're waiting, right? Even if he were to wyvern, the fact that I could centaur twice, like, can I get a centaur, a leprechaun, something? I don't want a rebirth, obviously. Oh, goddamn. Okay. Oh, so I gotta deal with this. I just gotta let him hit. Crazy. I mean, okay. That's not what I wanted to do at all. I just wanted to, you know, remove it, but, you know. Is my brace gone or no? It is. So, yeah, you might have to do this and do that. Right? So, this is actually a bad start. Because I didn't anti-trap when he trapped us. Even though I carry a ton. I just didn't pull it. Let's see. Okay, now they're not worried about Sacred. This might be not worth it, chat. I'm just gonna preface this. There's some reasons, every now and then, why a certain game may not be worth it. I'm already getting vibes. There's already a lot of He Don't Got It. I could be wrong. It's very early in the game. And that's a good pull, at least, right? Let's see what he does. Okay. So, do I centaur? I think I should, right? It's still a good enough of a trap, so why not? Will I do as much damage as them? Probably not, but whatever at this point. So we're gonna do this. Get another life pit. Do that, I guess, right? Obviously, I should have done this a long time ago, but we did get a good blade out of it, you know? I think that blade's as good as gone, though. I've already seen, like, 3 different moves that didn't make sense. Pretty much in rapid succession. Blade is gone. Oh, you think he's gonna wyvern? Sure. But it's not as bad as, like, you know, a 45, right? I think a wyvern makes sense, but only if I don't pull a centaur, which I didn't. So he's gonna wyvern. Do I bubble? This is like an instant clicking while playing around what I don't pull. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna say this. It's too early in the game to really know if they're sniping or not. But if it is and the vibes are good, should I not? I'll let y'all decide, man. This is a very winnable matchup, but I'm not in the mood if it's gonna be a snipe. They've done literally so many moves already. Play it out. I mean, it's easier said than done, bro. I don't have the patience sometimes. Stay, really? It would be the last game of the stream, too. And I've already gotten 2 people to, like, people fled against me today, bro. You know? Bubble Wars ass. He doesn't even care if I heal here. I could just literally heal here. Yeah, I mean, it's just obvious. It's already, like, mind-bogglingly obvious, bro. Alright, man. I'm just letting y'all know. It doesn't really matter. I could have healed. I could have sacred charged. Could have centaured. There's already several moves I could have done, but I mean, I'll bubble. Let's see. He still isn't worried about a heal. Or a shad. This matchup isn't it? I mean, it's winnable. It's just like, I don't know. I don't know why he's doing all this. I'll shield, I guess. He'd even get a depth pit. No, dude, he just knows what's in my hand. It's actually, like, really obvious. I'm just gonna keep it a stack with y'all. And I can tell because of the fact that I was already sussed out. Is this now he's three-folding? Yeah, I'm done. I'm not fighting this. It's, like, so obvious to me, based on, like, what, the 5-6 moves. There's no point. Even if I win, it's gonna be 50 minutes playing against someone that I'm pretty sure I know who that is. I think if I'm thinking of the right person, 5+ year history of sniping me, not worth it. Let's move on to the next one. I hope y'all respect that. It's just like these days, bro, if I can't get a good upload out of a game, it's honestly a waste of my time. I'm not playing for rank anymore. And they made probably 4 or 5 moves right there around the hand already. Obviously could all be a coincidence, but there's literally no point, you know, man. And it's just gonna be a long ass game. Trying to go against someone that's probably trying to keep me in a game for an extended period of time to boost if I'm right. And if I'm wrong, still gonna be the last game of the stream. And it's not like we're gonna have fun. So I think, you know, I think sometimes, chat, we make the decisions like that. We'll just be happier for it, you know, man. Sounds Salon. Honestly, good for you, right? Like, why would I stay in a game where I'm sussy, you know? Thank you, Bombi. Thank you for the 100 cheers, man. Thank you.
Hi, Sauce.
Yeah, I
Been
appreciate
lurking
you,
for
man.
a few streams, but meant
Hey.
to say that your content has genuinely
I
helped
got
me through
you.
a dark time in my
I
life.
got you, bro.
Thank
All
you for
day.
doing what you do.
I try my best, my boy. Been a good stream tonight? Hey, thank you, man. Thank you. Yeah, I'm just trying to give y'all the vibes, you know? I was already gonna leave eventually if it was like what I thought it was. But yeah, if y'all are wondering why I thought that was like pretty obviously a stream snipe, he wasn't worried about a trap counter, a hit and aura. He wasn't worried about a heal, and he also wasn't worried about my response to his auras back to back to back to back. So it's just not, that's just not a normal set of events, in my opinion. And also, I don't know who's on that account, but I'm pretty sure if I'm right, then that person has like he needs something better to do. I'm helping him as much as I'm helping us, bro. You know, that's what I gotta do. Is a mood as bad as max tier Sally meta? You know, it's crazy. It's very equivalent, but that used to be busted, bro. You couldn't play against that before. Just be breaking shields and everything. I'm so proud of myself, man. I feel like when the vibes are gonna be worse, I'm like, you know what? It's not worth it. I'm so happy. I'm very happy about this. I don't think this is something I would have done a year ago even. I think this is character growth, man. You know what it is? It really hits different when you look at this just how fun / a job. And it's not fun, and I'm not going to get as much revenue for playing through a game like that. So it's like, I thought about it recently. I'm like, these aren't games I'm going to upload because they're literally just going to be boring. And they're probably just doing this on purpose. Probably just to piss me off, you know? The game should not punish you for leaving games that are unwinnable. Why are you queuing if there's games that are unwinnable? Out of curiosity. Nah. Oh, Death versus Fire? That's winnable, though. That's I don't know about, like, is it in your favor whatsoever? No, but it's winnable. I don't know why people act like it's not winnable, man. Guys, have we hit the point in the stream where we're not going to be able to get any games? That's the only question left, y'all. Because right there, I was already ready to leave. Already. I wasn't feeling the game, but does this mean that we'll get 3 or 4 of them? I have no idea, man. My man, oh, Lumi asked what Sally. He's talking about Inferno Salamander. Back when it was busted. I mean, this was a long time ago. Thank you again, Bombi, for the 100 cheers. Thank you to Mobsep and Zeralis. I don't know if y'all are still here, but thank you for the cheers as well today. Thank you to Martha for the top dono, 5 gifted subs. I appreciate it. You'll get a game in a minute. I mean, hey. I'm not mad about today at all, dude. I think the games were incredible. I think we went crazy on the mid. The fire was awesome. We got an upload on the life. So many good things happened, you know? And if you think about it, me fleeing there, it just made up for the instant flee earlier, so who even cares, right? I wonder if the person instant fleeing just re-queued on it. But why would you re-queue on an ice? Yeah, I don't think that's a Q snipe, to be fair, but I don't know, man. I guess I really don't know these days. Gotta trust your gut, though. What is GERT? Pumpkin spice? The disease? No, that's GERD. I don't know what that is. Hopefully you don't have GERD. Wait, let me get some water. I'll be back. Can confirm it's horrible. Oh God, I'm sorry that you have it. Goddamn. Heartburn. It's like heartburn, but I don't know. Apparently it's worse than that. I had a friend in college that had GERD, and they after lunch they had to stand up for the entire class. If they sat down, they would be in too much pain. I felt real bad. I was like, goddamn, like that's serious, bro. Like, and apparently there's no real. It's like a lifestyle thing. Like you kind of have to, like, you know. I have a friend in college with GERD, too. Daniel, my boy, that's a crazy typo. I don't know about that one. That man said GERD in the chat. Autocorrect? Yeah, autocorrect, huh? Why are you typing GERD? Why are you typing GERD all the time? You know how autocorrect works, right? That's crazy. That's actually crazy, bro. That man's. I can't believe what I just seen. That's a self-report. That's what that was right there, bro. That man's like, yeah, I have a friend in college with GERD, too. I read it in a good voice for you. I got you, bro. Sorry, chat. Nah, don't apologize, bro. You don't have to apologize. Nothing to apologize for. There's no shame, you know. I respect it, you know. I know that y'all have probably seen in the Discord because there's not one but two different people that keep saying that I'm transphobic without any evidence, because I think that's just a weird thing. But I'm not. I don't care, you know. Maybe that's what you're into, you know. I don't know, man. I'm not phobic of any kind. In fact, I'm phobia-phobic. That's what I am. So there you go, man. It's not bad. Yeah, it's crazy. Yo, Potato Monkey, I'm not joking. Two people. I see you laughing. Two different. Ooh. I'm waiting. I'm waiting for the day that somebody in the chat is like, you're just yapping. But no one challenges it, bro. I don't know. I bet you wouldn't be saying that if I threw a tarantula at you. Oh, I love spiders, though. I love spiders, man. They're actually like, I think tarantulas specifically are really cute. A tarantula is not a spider, actually. It's an arachnid, I believe, right? If I'm not wrong. So let me not, you know. But also, yeah, that's right. I knew that. I avoid the Discord these days. This isn't even in the PvP Discord. Like, literally, someone will, like, bring up, like, a video that I put out. They'll be like, oh, that transphobic WizTuber. And then they're like, that guy's transphobic? And they just have a conversation, but not a single soul bothers to be like, do you have proof of that? Because I apparently I am, and I found out now because I didn't know I was until now. Crazy. Honestly. I think they deadass think I misgendered them. Which is, by the way, if I'm not aware of what your gender preferences are, your pronoun preferences are, that's already kind of hard for me to keep track of in chat, right? That's one thing. And two, I don't really recall when this would have happened, where they told me their pronoun and then I went out of the... I don't know. I feel like there's no way it wasn't a misunderstanding. And yet they're convinced. It's crazy. It's like, I've already reached out to the Wiz mods about it. I'm like, y'all have a public forum. People are saying this, bro. I don't know. It's crazy. That's why fear of spiders is arachnophobia. Oh, spiders are arachnids? I knew that. Yeah. That's what I said, you know. What was I saying? Are tarantulas not arachnids? What's the other one? Cephalopod? I don't know. It's something, bro. Right in the equal rights? What the hell? Those people need to apply for a job. I honestly, it is giving that, I don't know. Literally day one, you changed your dialogue when I came out. But, and here's the thing, I would hope that if I messed up, at least with your, like, you know, with that, like, you'd like just call it what it is, and then I would just be like, sorry, and then I'll just keep going, right? I just feel like, Bombi, thank you for the 5 gifted, by the way. Hey, Bombi and Martha with the 5 gifted, thank you. Hey, big ups, big stream today, big stream. Thank you, y'all, thank you. Hey, if you got some ad for you, and you gotta thank the homies. Martha and Bombi, honestly. Some people just want to hate. I think it's irrational, y'all. I wish they hated on me for, like, other things. Like, I don't know. Like, my voice or something. Like, that's at least you could hate on someone for, like, you know, like, oh, that guy sounds annoying. Oh, like, just do that. You know, it'll hurt my feelings a little bit. But it's like, you know, at least you're not lying. You know, man, it's just, I hate that. I hate that so much. It's a good strategy to run Dark Pact on your death. You crazy. Let's shoot for 600. Bro, I think this month, that's our goal. It has to be. Right? So we hit 550 subs last month. So 600. If y'all have Amazon Prime, you can make it happen. It's free and it does count for the subs, you know, dude. I think with channel members, we might have to go for 700, maybe. But I gotta find a way to combine the counts. I don't know how to do that, bro. Hate on bro for saying tarantulas aren't arachnids. Oh, my bad. Are they? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, man. Gotta figure that out. Yeah, I just feel like there's a lot of monthly support that I'm just not shouting out properly. That's so easy. I just put a little Twitch. Thank you, Mobstep, for another Mobstep been here the whole stream. Thank you for the 100 cheers,
Sauce, I
homie.
use world skip on my death. I
Oh.
need to farm for spellments. I'm level 108, or should
Ooh.
first world skip more?
See, the thing about those worlds, at that point, you're better off if you have crowns anyways. Use energy elixirs with energy gear and just open up cantrips chests. So you don't need to worry about being the level to farm it. If you have crowns, way easier to cantrips chest farm. That's what I'd do, bro, you know? Can you just show 2 separate counts? I don't even know how the other one works. Like, they need access, the website needs access to some of my analytics, like they do on Twitch. I don't even know where the permission for that is. So yeah, I don't know. I know my goat accepts all people. I don't want to like pull this card and be like, I have friends that are, but it's like, when I went into college, I was actually like really not like well-versed at all when it came to how different people identified and stuff. It just wasn't that type of vibe in my high school. So I ended up meeting a lot of people that I actually like didn't even know how they identified, but we just ended up like hanging out and becoming really good friends and all of that. And then when we got closer, that's when, you know, obviously you start sharing, you know, yo, like, you know, this is how I identify. And like, when I realized, it was like, I just didn't get why people hated on others for how they chose to identify, you know, off of that. It was a powerful experience, y'all. You know, Cali mentally deranged? It's not. I know a lot of people try to act like it is, but it's really not. You know what just surpassed Japan as the, I want to say the 4th largest economy in the world? And yet people want to act like it's doing awful. It's also beautiful here. People aren't hateful as hell. The solar panels are here, so all your electricity can be powered by that if you time it right, so your electricity bill's low. The rent's horrific. That's the only problem. They figured that out. I'm never leaving. If they could. Do y'all think they could in my lifetime, though? What would they have to do to make Cali affordable? Does anybody know? Anybody does work in this? How many channel members we at? I think we're at 69, 70. I don't know why I said 69 out of randomness. I think it's like around there. So with both combined, we could go for 700 this month. That's a lot, bro. The other problem is the purple hair folks messing with kids. Yeah, see, you're just using some kind of like political narrative to say that everyone's messing with kids. I'm not saying that kids should be involved in what you're talking about at all. I'm just saying that it's none of your business how others identify when they're adults. I feel like if you can't agree with that, then we have to disagree. Sorry about that, bro. I bet your haters' pronouns are finger licking good. Huh? Oh my god. He's trolling. Like, this seems like a Ben Shapiro video in my comment section, bro.
What is the video called for Spellment Sauce?
Oh. Wait, you want... Well, I do have a video called the Spellman Guide, but it's only for Arc 1 and 2, I believe. But the same thing that you do in Arc 2, you could do in Arc 3, but for the worlds that the Spellmans drop from. So if you want to look at that. I gotta make an updated one. Every 100 sub goals, you should do a Wiz gift card. Yeah, that's just a raffle. I'm not down for that. I think that's kind of scummy. Like, what? So I get $500? Yeah, Twitch takes a cut, and then I give y'all 10. Like, I don't get it, bro. I don't get it. Like, why would I do that? Why not just give away whenever, you know? Like, I should do giveaways. I agree with that part, but, you know. Bombi, thank you for the 100 cheers. We want ice. Bro, I've been in queue for so long, though. I love how I left that one match because I thought it was a good idea, and I should have just stayed. It would have been the last
We
match
want
of the
ice
stream.
7777777.
What is this interrupting ass?
7777777.
Wait, no.
777777777.
No. Are you in area 2? I'm not.
7777777.
Wait, no, please. Okay. You could. It's just a reason rather than maybe do it like once a month. I guess, yeah. I am in queue. I'm not in area 2 either. Not that I know of, dude. Wrong place to rage bait. Yeah, I don't get why they're here, dude. No, there is a real part of the community that, like, has some hateful ass... Like, I've seen it. That dude might actually be serious. Like, they'll hear, like, some statement, like, you shouldn't care how other people identify. You should just accept them for who they are. And then you'll bring some, like, random political narrative into it. It's just sad. Some people really monetize... Or, monopolize the conversation by doing that. I think it's scummy as hell. Don't even have an argument, so you gotta, like, monopolize the entire convo with some... unrelated ass stupid take, you know. My comment section on every video, yeah, it's sad. I'll never accept it, you know. Guys, I think the queue is dead. I think we made a mistake fleeing. I really think we made a mistake fleeing. We should have stayed in, even though I really still think I agree with what I said, by the way, but I don't think I should. I mean, I played myself. If I stayed, at least it would have been Wiz PvP content, you know? It's okay. Awesome Sauce having a political grifter arc? No, it's not really politics. I think it's just basic decency. We could disagree on that. It's fine. I'm not saying that you're not allowed to disagree. I'm fine with what I believe. And I would rather people don't lie about what I believe rather than, you know, because I'm seeing people do that, so. I don't know, man. That's all it is. I don't really consider this political. If you do, that's your thing, you know, man. It's just a reason rather than, oh wait, never mind. I was gonna say be careful. Someone might try to make it political. I guess. Yeah, right, avoid the topic entirely, sure, I guess. Because people can't talk about anything anymore without it being political. It's so crazy, dude. It's so crazy how everything's political now. Like, it's gotten to the point, like, in my opinion, the only thing political should be war, taxes, and healthcare. That's it. Everything else, I don't even think it matters to me. Like, it doesn't matter who's in charge for every other issue. Probably not. Maybe the Supreme Court. That's about it. I feel like everyone just, like, you know, I think those are all you need, man. Mobsam, I got you. Thank you for the cheers. Talking about some thank you for the guide.
For the video guide.
I got you, my boy. Guys, it's over. I don't think the queue has any more people for us. Crazy, bro. Most won't like what I have to say about it. No, I'm not saying you can't disagree. I'm just saying that that's just the way I look at it. Talking about it is how the considering becomes less taboo. Yeah. What about foreign policy? That's why I said like war. But yeah, like I'd put that under that. Diplomacy, you know? I feel like that's all you should ever be voting for, bro. All that other stuff, they distractions. Politically engineered to divide us. That's what I think, bro. What you do or what you are just to be nice to each other. Yeah, be you and be yourself. Yeah, well, look at this. Yeah. Imagine. Know what that means now the queue's dead? Raid Shadow Legend stream preview. Crazy. I'm not doing that. Not at the moment, my boy. Guys, there are people in queue. A lot of people. I just think that there's a lot of people in games, just not in queue, I guess. So we'll wait it out, you know, man. I want another game. I don't want to leave y'all with that last game. You know, we were like, what, 6-0 till we got that? And I could have won, but I really didn't want to stay. I'm actually, like, really regretting it now. Any predictions for the new world King's Isle's working on? I have a feeling they got to tie in Selenopolis, right? Because that's part of the quest line now. And I feel like because Kanzu was a Celestian, I think there's got to be some... I made a video on this talking about this, by the way. But I feel like we got to see a glimpse into where the Celestians are originally from. Because they're not from Celestia. They only settled there. They're actually from outside the Spiral, too. That's what we learned in Selenopolis. So I would love if they... I don't know. Maybe added, like, an anti-magic vibe to it. Or, I don't know, outside of Spiral vibe to it. Oh, my God. I want to make another theory video, honestly. I'm on my daily run. I'm going to need you to get a match. I'm sorry. I'm a chronic dialogue skipper. Dude, Selenopolis was not worth skipping. I'll just say that. I'll do more ice tomorrow, by the way. If y'all want to see ice. I just realized I didn't actually respond. My apologies. My apologies. Console Wiz. Did they do more teasers for console recently, or am I tripping? Because I feel like they were so delayed publishing the first teaser set that I don't know. Arc 5 going to take place outside the Spiral? I mean, I don't think that would make sense in Wiz. I think something from outside the Spiral is going to come to the Spiral, though. Which is different. Because we're still going to be able to use, like, the Spiral door and, you know, like that type of stuff. Otherwise, it's like, what are we doing, bro? Guys, why I got instant matches all night. What happened? What happened to the... I am in Area 2. Wait, I wasn't, though. Oh, my God. What? This is crazy. It switched areas when I went into the arena, even though I was... Oh, that's why. Dude, I was so good today. I wasn't queuing from area... Okay, dude, that is a certified... You even asked me. No, you're not wrong. I checked, though. I was outside the arena, and there was only one area. When I went in, it put me in Area 2, I guess. Why do they have that? Like, can they grow up and, like, remove this glitch? Making the streams worse, bro. I knew something was up, at least. Okay, I apologize. I've been in queue this whole time, and it was a glitched queue. I apologize. I'm sorry. Don't hate me. It's a bug. It's a real... But that's, like, a pretty concerning bug. Like, the fact that you literally have to, like, monitor, like, what area you're in. I don't know. Kind of nuts, bro. Hey, you know what? We're talking about things while we wait, at least, you know? That's at least something, right? At least a little something, something. It's a ladybug. What's a ladybug? Oh, I have to check something. When the month went over, I need to see if I'm still a partner plus or if we made progress on that. While I'm waiting, might as well. Hold up. How do I check this? Earnings? Let's see. Apparently, there's a partner plus thing. Huh. You did it. You're receiving 60-40 revenue share on all recurring. Yeah, okay. Oh, but I kind of... Oh, but I didn't meet it in April. I'll talk about this later. It's May, so I thought, why not? Damn, we need to get some more subs, y'all. Drop a sub if you haven't, you know. Must be the guy's first time PvPing. Who, me? What are you yapping about, bro? You better apologize. They better promote you to CEO of Twitch. Yeah, I'm partner plus now, guys, if y'all didn't know. That means I'm better than everybody else that's not a partner plus. Just so y'all are aware. It just means you have 100 unique subs, which is, you know. Thank you, Bombi. Thank you for the 100 cheers. What?
That's it. I've had it. I
What
can't
is
take
this?
it anymore.
What is
Just
this?
smashed my TV in front
Bro.
of 45 guests at my son's birthday party because of Awesome the Sauce. My wife just took our crying kids and said they're all spending the week at her mom's house.
At her mom's house?
This streamer has ruined my
Oh my god. This man said the streamers ruined my marriage. I can't handle this anymore. I'm no longer a fan. Honestly, that do be feeling like where the haters be coming from sometimes, bro. That was shockingly accurate. Shockingly accurate. I don't even know how you were that accurate, bro. God damn. How many games do y'all think I missed while I was in queue? At least a couple. That's so sad. They really got to stop with that debating. I'm excited about this game. Like, the energy's there. Now I have to stay. I can't just leave now. That'd be like 20 minutes of queue time to end the stream. Are we serious with that? Awful. Yeah, you know what? I'll see if the devs can, like, speed this thing
Do you
into
know where
you
about the Astral Quest is?
Ooh, which one? Which Astral Quest? Thank you for the 100 cheers. Won't stop asking questions with cheers. Thank you, man. Me when I wake up extra early to hate on Sauce. I hope Karma really, ooh, I hope. What people that do that, I hope. I really, really hope. I hope something happens. Nothing like, you know, that I'm responsible for, but, you know, I do. Just so that they can learn. They can learn, bro. Do you have any of those YouTube sub trophy things? No. I haven't hit 100K yet. I'm only at 82,000, so I'm not good enough yet. When I hit it, by the way, I'm not quitting until I hit 100,000. I think it's got to be shorts. If I put out enough shorts, I bet I could do that final push. And honestly, at this point, I don't think it would make a big difference in my channel if it's Wiz content related. So, I don't know. Maybe that's what I got to do, bro. Can I get a quick 30-second summary of Salinopolis? Well, most of what I'm talking about really happens at the end. So once you figure out the Moon Knight thing, like, you should read the dialogue there, like the final dungeon. But basically, Kanzu is the creator of moon magic from Celestia, and he's like just messing up Salinopolis. And the way he uses moon magic is to take over people's minds. So like he transforms them into his puppets, which is kind of like related to the whole polymorphing thing, you know? So that's what Salinopolis is kind of like the plot of that. And then you also learn that he's from outside the spiral, that he was like trying to like, you know, basically like stalk the wizard because apparently the wizard is also not from the spiral, you know? So yeah, there's a lot, bro. Silver play button in the background. I want that so bad. I think if I could do that, I did the thing. Can we all agree? I think, you know, you listen to the dialogue, of course. I can't believe y'all, I cannot believe that y'all don't do that. Like for the first time, come on, man. Of course. And also they organize Salinopolis in a way where it's like death, life, and myth. And the myth is based on like a storyteller. The death is based on bringing someone back from the dead. And the life one, I think it's like based on like replacing the flora and the fauna. That's like keeping Salinopolis alive. I don't know. Crazy. You live off of it. You did do the thing. Yeah, but it's only 3 years. If I live to the ripe old age of whatever, and I've only done this for 3 years, I'm gonna be disappointed because I love doing this. I really want to keep doing it. I hope that I can keep doing it, bro. The terrain changes every year, man. You know, it's crazy. Wow, y'all. I'm sad about this. I played myself First I left the game and then I queued knowing... I didn't know that it was glitched, but you know. I'll wait though. I don't want to... Now we have to, right? We all agree that we have to wait until we get a match. There's too many people here for me to just like, you know, end, like I can't. God damn, bro. This game holding me hostage today. Do any other OG Wiztubers still play? Some of them do. Honestly, they're better than a lot of the newer folk. No offense. I'm not saying that, you know, there's any particular names, but I think with the Wiz content scene used to be so much better, bro. There are some people killing it. I would say there's a few people killing it, so let me not, you know, but it used to be better. People used to respect each other a little bit more. People used to have all kinds of creativity put in their content. There's way less doom posting. Way less doom posting, bro. People whose entire personality isn't just to say the game is ass didn't even make content back then. It was amazing. People were doing like housing videos, walkthrough videos, PvP, storyline videos, lore videos. It was amazing back in the day, bro. Now it's like soloing. I mean, that was a big one. You know, didn't Blaze get laid off? Then why are you airing out his real life? That's crazy, bro. I'm gonna be honest. I don't really know the details, but it's a crazy job market. So I wouldn't judge anybody or air that out. That's kind of crazy, actually. It's a crazy job market, y'all. You know, right now people are lucky to even keep their jobs. If I didn't have streaming, I don't know what I'd be doing right now. I think I'd make it work. I think I would have to. I'm a driven individual, you know, man. Blaze collab when? That's up to him, bro. I don't think it's happening, if I'm being honest. Guys, do I give up? I didn't sleep really at all last night, so I wasn't going to do a big long stream. But we've been in queue for like 20 minutes. How did I get instant matches for 3 hours straight and then I couldn't get a match now? I don't get it at all. It makes no sense. And I still don't understand how I checked and I was in area 1 and then I wasn't. But now it just looks like the queue was long anyways, you know? Are you in the right queue? I mean, it says area 1 and I'm in queue. Should I rejoin? I want another game, bro. Taking their sweet ass time. Yeah, I mean, I re-queued, but rejoin, okay. I don't think that actually does anything. That's unfortunate, chat. I don't know. We run such a good streak. We were literally like 7-0. Like, this was an amazing stream, by the way. Thank you to everyone who, you know, I appreciate it, but like, I just wanted one more. You can't sleep now. I mean, dude, I'm doing an extra stream tomorrow. Y'all know that, right? The video for tomorrow is already good to go. I'm gonna be doing a Raid Shadow Legend stream. Call it after 5 minutes. Okay. 5 to 10 minutes. Hey, while you're here, drop a follow on Twitch and a subscription on YouTube. And if you have Amazon Prime, you can even sub for free on Twitch. That's even better, you know? So do that, you know? Purposely go in area 2 to confuse the devs. I'm not gonna do that, man. I'm very convinced that's a real glitch. Wow. Okay. Next time I won't flee this late, I guess. That's my fault. Sorry, chat. I didn't mean to do this to y'all. The vibes were so good. I mean, you know, we had a lot of viewers, though. So, yeah, it's a good stream. I'm not mad about it. It's bet. I don't think it's bet. It is a weekday, huh? I can't believe it. I genuinely would have never expected. Should I go on a lower rank wizard? But I'm captain on everybody, so except my fire. So there's no concept of that. There's literally no concept of low, right? Unless rank matters as more than title, but even then, all of my wizards are 1800 plus now, so I don't think that would even fix anything. If I wait this long to lose, I don't know, Bilfed. Yeah, but then no, dude. I just DC due to inactivity on my mid. That's not happening. I guess. Mobstep, thank you for the 400 cheers. Good luck tomorrow.
Good luck tomorrow.
You know what? You're right. We should make tomorrow as good as today, man. I don't mind just chilling. No, I appreciate y'all. It's just, you know, it's just like, I don't know what this is. It's 500. I can't count. Mobstep, I'm sorry. Thank you for the 500 cheers. Why can't I count? See, I told y'all I was sleep deprived, man. It's bad, bro. I'm never gonna consume milk before going to bed ever again. Now, I was like sweaty and like my stomach was bubbling, and it was just awful. I was like farting like crazy. Yo, thank you for another Mobstep. Thank you.
No, it's sick.
Bro, you went 2100. You're crazy. Thank you so much. Top dono of the live stream, I think, almost with the gifted sub. Top dono. You gassy? I was. I think my stomach can't handle milk anymore. It's really sad. I used to be like a milk drinker, bro. I used to drink it I used to drink it straight with meals, you know. But now I don't know. It's a dangerous game to play, bro. Dangerous game to play. I just can't anymore. Yeah, guys, I think we're gonna call it. I think the queue utterly died. Either that or no one's in queue. I don't know. I don't know, man. My sister and I don't know. I've been waiting for so long. I actually thought, I debated myself twice because I thought it was like I was in a wrong area, but I still didn't get a match. So I don't think anybody's in queue because we would have gotten a match by now, regardless, right? It might be by rank, but that's kind of crazy. So are we just calling it? That's okay. We had a good day. I just wanted to like give y'all one more. I fled the last game of the stream and we waited here for 20 plus minutes. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, if we're not going to get a match, we're not going to get a match. All good. Unfortunate. I'm seeing people get matches that were that were probably in queue before, but they're low ranks. They got each other. So not much we can do about that. I just don't think there's enough high rank players. That's fine. You know what? All good. I am going to call it because I literally think the queue is dead. It's a weekday. I should have known better. I'll try to be a little earlier. I'm sorry. I know this is not what we wanted. I know. I'm sorry, chat. Bear with me. Tomorrow will be even better. But the games were great. If y'all missed any of the games, watch the VOD at least. It was really, really good. I am going to call it. I'm sorry. Don't hate me. I'm so sorry. I'll be live tomorrow, though. I have an extra stream for y'all tomorrow. I don't know if y'all saw the announcement on Discord. If you're on Twitch, you'll see an extra long stream. And you'll see another stream later that night. So it'll be a lot. It'll be pet training, Raid Shadow Legends, and some other stuff. So hopefully I see y'all there. Sorry again for the weird ending. I mean, we still got mostly content. That's good. Almost instant games every day. Every match. So, you know, that's good. Stay awesome, y'all. I'll see y'all tomorrow, man. Stay awesome. See y'all soon. And